Okay, folks. Hey, Jason. Hey, Tiny. How you doing? We'll do this real quick here. See if I don't know if Jason's up for coming up or not, but hey, why not? We're gonna wait and see how things turn out. Today was an adventure for my wife and I because was it yesterday you told me about the appointment, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Last minute yesterday, two things happened. She and I both needed to get our teeth fixed. I lost part of my tooth here. She lost a crown.
Yep.
And we had to get them fixed in emergency. So things are a little, we didn't have as much money as we really needed, but we got through. So we're going to see what happens. It's just one of those things, you never know what's going to happen until it happens. I had a tooth crack into, so that's different. So I'm not sure you can see it. Right here, cracked right in two. Got to fix it. So we're going to be doing the best we can with it. Fix it. What? How's everybody else doing? Hope everything's going well. You guys would hear watching JV on his channel too. So I've been watching it since about 7:00. He's testing out a new tent I'm trying to win. So hopefully, if everything goes well, fingers crossed, I will try to win it because I think Ian would really like it. Hey, South, how you doing, brother? Hey, Grace, how you doing? Oh, had some really interesting things happen within the last 24 hours. Worse for Jenny than for me, just as bad, I guess. How you doing, brother?
Good evening, everyone. How you doing, Colin?
Better than I was yesterday.
Well, yeah, I was hearing that you had to go to the dentist yesterday.
Today.
Oh, today. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Jenny found a dentist that was open on the weekends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Cost us pretty much everything we had to get him.
I know.
How much?
$95.
Was it 95? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's all I had.
Yeah, it took everything we had to get our teeth fixed. She lost a crown, and my tooth right here cracked in half, and I lost half of it. So they had to make up with the resin, the whole thing. So,
yeah, what were you guys eating?
I wasn't doing anything. I was asleep. I woke up one morning, and half my tooth was gone.
And I had that crown for about 20 years.
No, she's had her crown for 20 years, she said. So the tooth, the glue where the tooth was at decayed, and she had to. They saved the crown though, so they got to reuse the crown she was using, so she didn't have to pay for a new one. So that helped. And we that took up half our day, and then it started raining, so we got to do some of the citywide garage sale we were planning on going to.
Oh, okay.
And most of our finds were free, surprisingly
Oh,
enough.
wow. Oh,
Well,
for the end of the day, you just want to say bye.
Yeah. And,
sometimes that's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, we found. I remember I bought one thing. Well, two things. Ian. Okay. Picked up two things. Total of $4. Let's see, $6 for everything. Hey, Rob, how you doing? First thing is something that you used to use in your job when you were in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
When you had to catch critters inside people's houses, what do you use?
It depends on what the critter you're trying to get.
If it's bigger than a bread box,
Oh, a 220
which is what?
conibear trap.
Okay. Not I didn't. It's not a conibear, but it is a
Okay.
trap.
Did you get
But,
the live trap?
Yep. I
Those
got it over
work,
here.
believe it or not.
Huh?
Those work. They work.
The fact that it was sitting on the curb and I, was able to pick it up is all good to me. Now, what I will use it for, I have no freaking clue. And turn off the flasher, bud.
No.
Here's one of my first finds that we actually had to buy.
Oh yeah, those will work.
Now,
Little hand crank emergency radio flashlight.
yeah, this one here is from Red Cross.
Oh,
On their
okay, yeah.
website, this is going for like $150.
Oh wow.
I paid for at an estate sale.
Oh, does it have the null weather radio on it?
It let's see here. It has all those different functions of the radios. Let me read them off to you here. Okay, one says AM, FM, then it says WB1, WB2, WB3, WB4,
That's the weather.
WB5, 6, and 7. World
Yeah,
weather
yeah.
band. So
Yes,
it's
it's
got
gonna be
that.
the weather band. It's gonna be the automated weather radio. You just have to
Yep.
find which one it is that it's gonna be the closest to you on which band.
Yep. And one of the better things is on here on the back. Let me flip this up here. You can see both sides. You can plug it in and charge it, and you can use it for the headset as well. And on this side, it's got that's where the charge port is. If you want to use it, I'll plug in. But right next to it is the USB port that you could charge your devices.
Yes.
It actually has a cell button right there, as you can see right there. So you just press that when you want to charge it, and just crank it on the front to charge whatever devices you want. We tested it; it works. The radio.
So do you know how good the battery is?
We haven't really done a really long cranks setup for it yet, so we don't know how long the battery works. It did have 3 AA's that needed replaced because one was starting to corrode, but we got them. But we got them out. It didn't damage the radio or anything. We're not sure how long the charge was. I guess if I crank it for a minute, then I'll figure out how long it lasts.
I can do that for you. Yeah.
Oh, I've already got it taken care of. These should last me for the rest of my life. It just says Red Cross. There's no Eaton. There's no other brand name on it.
Yes, there is.
Where? It says Red.
It said it's
EATON.
Wait, Ian's looking at it.
It's a SolarLink FR360.
What is it again?
Right here underneath it.
Okay, give me a second. Looking at the back underneath the little parts where the antenna is. It's a SolarLink. It's an Eaton Corp. It's made by the same company.
Yeah, I sell one of their products.
Yeah, I think they make them for the Red Cross and stuff like that. But the volume control's right there. But for $4, it's a steal.
Oh, especially where you live too. I need one here.
And it does say Eaton right there. It just says right there.
Don't mind me.
Noisy.
Ian, could you hand me that right over there too, please?
No, on the table, on the table, on the table.
Oh, wow, that's E-T-O-N. I thought I was going to say E-A-T-O-E-N.
This one says O-N with a little
Yeah.
asterisk above the O. And here's a really cool find.
Oh, I just got a notification from Trapper J.
Trapper J was on yesterday.
He's on right now. He just hit 80,000.
Way to go, Trapper J. He's from Iowa,
Yeah.
so way to go to him.
Hey, my jacket.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think of this?
Carrot slicer?
No, it's a candle holder.
Oh, okay. Well, the way it was looking like, it looked like a little guillotine inside of a glass case.
Yeah, it's just a. I'm not sure what's going. Kind of stuck right there. It goes. Ah! Please forgive me, but my thing just hit. Ew, don't do that. Okay. It's got beveled glass. And the lady we bought it off of didn't know it raised and lowered at all.
Oh,
She was wondering,
wow.
how do you get the candle in there? Until I showed her.
Oh,
That's a good
ouch.
little light there. Hey, Nicole. How you doing, sis? Yeah. Well, like I said, I did check this with my phone and my battery charger cable, and it did charge my phone. So
Yeah, so that's working.
that's always a good thing. I haven't plugged it into the wall yet. I do have a cord that would work for that. So I'm going to test that later and see how long it, charge lasts that way. And as I said, it does take AA batteries. So, and and it has a solar panel. I don't know how well that works, but we'll try.
I've been defeated by duct tape.
You've been defeated by duct tape?
Yeah, they taped the key so I could tighten the.
It's called a chuck, and you bring it here. Ian actually has a really, really good find. He found a hammer drill.
Oh, wow.
No,
What kind is it, bud?
Milwaukee.
A Milwaukee brand hammer drill.
Wow.
In a box with all the bits.
And a Dremel.
Oh, wow.
That's not a Dremel, bud. Yeah, I don't know what that thing is,
I
but
think it's a type.
I don't know. Bring it here.
It'll probably be a bit sharper than I don't know.
Well,
I
I'll
don't know
show
when I
you.
see it.
He's got a couple things. Here, set it right here. Okay, bud, could you clear off that table right there?
Yeah, those masonry bits are expensive
Over
too.
here. And I'll put that on there. No, just move it onto. Yeah, there you go.
I'll move that, but anything else I don't care.
Okay, this is what he found.
Now, is it? I'm wondering if it's going to be the SDS or if it's going to be a regular masonry drill.
It's probably a masonry drill because I found some masonry bits in here.
Well, yeah. Well, you got the SDS and then you got your regular masonry drill.
That's what it said in here. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to wait for it to come down here on my big screen. Just hold it up for a moment.
Okay, this thing is not light,
Oh, I know. Okay.
Anything and everything's for sale. It's there, there.
Remember,
Comments are hiding it.
but it's a heavy
Yeah,
duty.
looks like it's just a regular masonry drill then. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
The bits are not going to be as expensive as SDS is on.
It did come with a pneumatic one of these.
Oh, a little die grinder, yeah.
But the thing is, we don't have an air compressor, so
Yet.
Yeah, we'll save it. Those things use a considerable amount of air.
it's an older model.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
But-
what the regular.
These things are durable as all get out.
I have no idea if it
Oh,
works.
yeah.
And the cord's apparently good condition too.
They electrical taped the chuck to the cord.
Which is, makes me.
Yes.
No, that's
I do the same thing.
it's common.
Yeah.
That way they don't lose it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Your
do
grandpa used to do that. And
There's-
bits alone are like worth it.
It came with a rod. It's just a rod.
I'm not sure what that rod is. Just a rod.
No, my main question.
It's hard to identify here.
Okay, but take this back.
Okay, just set it down.
The thing is, with a little rust on the top, but someone just threw it on the curb.
Yeah. Wow. The box
No,
is worth a
we
lot,
have not
too.
replaced any of the batteries, Grace. We just took the old batteries out.
Yeah, I almost got battery acid in my eye.
Okay, Jason, do you know what this
Wait
is?
a minute. a clamp of some sort to hold something on.
I don't know. It's a big bolt.
Handlebars.
It's got some kind of clamp of some
I
kind.
think it's for a pipe.
Yeah, it's big.
I've never. And washers got washers right here.
Pipe tightener.
No, I don't know what it is, Ian.
Well, that's the only thing.
It's not using it for spaceship. I have no idea.
Neither. Hey, Mandy.
But it looks like oh, it might be the handle for the drill.
The hammer drill? Yeah.
Give that here.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
No, you're not.
Yeah, slip it over the chuck and then tighten it behind the chuck.
Oh, Ian, come
through
here.
the drill.
Here, give me that. So this goes on here like that.
Go past the chuck. There should be a place you can put in another handle.
Hold on.
Yeah, not on the chuck. You'll break your hand.
Give me a second. I'm trying to figure this out because I've never used one of these.
Well, it's my thing, so. Or to be held accountable if it breaks.
I am not sure. If they may.
That looks like it might have been made to put it on there because usually they have a handle that goes on the side of it. On the right and left hand side. Yeah, you should see on the right and left hand side of it, you should see two different holes on each side or one hole on each side that a handle will actually thread into.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
That's it.
So this might be what you were talking about. So this comes all the way off.
Okay. Alrighty.
All the bolts.
It might be something that might have modified it to get it to work.
I don't know. We're going to find out, aren't we?
Well, I wonder if I can. Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's going to work.
No, you lost a nut. That's
No, it's not going to work. Here, take this.
It might have been for something else.
It's got to be for something else because this is too. It won't work when you try to.
Too small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too small.
But it will still work for what you need it for. So.
Yeah.
There was one wood bit that I wanted. He gave to me. So.
Can I have my washer back? Thank you.
Take it out of here, bud.
Oh, I'm trying. Geez.
Sorry. I got an itch. It won't fit, Ian.
No, I'm just putting it there because I want it. But I don't want to put this back together.
Okay.
Hold on.
Now that's something that I've never considered. That Ian just made me an idea. Jason, what if it just goes on one side? Most people are right-handed, Ian, so we'll figure it out.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, there's the handle.
If I have any progress, I'll let you know.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, but this is like an old one.
Good engine flying well for this area. We usually don't hear those.
Maybe we can get Mandy up here.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Ian hasn't.
We don't hear. Yeah, go ahead.
Ian hasn't tested it yet. He's getting ready to plug it in. But the thing is, there's no wear on the cord. Doesn't seem to be any. Ian, not in here. I'm doing my live.
I'm doing my room.
Do it in the kitchen.
I can't. All the plugs are taken
Over
out.
by the door, there's a plug-in.
Nope.
Do it outside just in case it starts smoking.
We don't have an outside plug.
Besides, it's taken up
Oh,
by the water
really?
cooler.
Mm-mm. This house is from 1936. What do you think it is? Fancy?
It's had to be at least rewired at least once or twice.
Yeah, but not outside. But no.
If you have an AC unit?
It's not. It's one of those window ones.
Oh, okay. So it's not essentially heating and
Not
AC.
central air. We wish we had central air, but we don't have central air.
Yeah, okay. That's why you don't have a plug outside then.
Yep.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Amanda.
Hi,
It
Jason.
works. I heard it.
I'm just trying to make coffee, so I'll be back. You talk to Booster.
Coffee. Made some.
Where's your eye, Jackie?
Ian
Coffee.
is ecstatic right now. It works.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now,
Apparently, this thing just been sitting, and no one used it.
yeah. Is it hammering? Because you might have to
Talk to the
apply
dog.
pressure to it for it to hammer.
I don't know, because everything that was in it came with it.
Yeah.
We didn't put anything in, add anything. It was all self-contained.
Yeah.
So we won't know until we try it. If it just works as a drill, not just a hammer drill,
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
be
But
it'll be worth it.
Yeah, most hammer drills, you'll actually have to apply pressure for the hammer for it to work.
Yeah, that probably we haven't got that far yet. But
Okay.
Mike, I hate to tell you this, I'm one of those people who could drink a full cup of coffee and like this, and I could go to sleep, no issues.
Really?
She doesn't like the fact that I can do that. Caffeine
Easy.
doesn't affect me, which is why I drink Pepsi a lot, because it doesn't bother me. If anything, it calms me down. So I'll be having a Pepsi soon because this one's almost dead. I'm almost out of coffee. We did pick up a while back a coffee grinder for the coffee the Black Rifle coffee I got. So
yeah. Is that linoleum or is that vinyl? Yeah, that's like
congrats,
$3 a square foot.
What do you mean not done yet?
Mm-hmm.
The what? No, you're not going to get that handle on, bud. It's the wrong size.
I'm not talking about that part.
Well, could you hand me the trap?
No.
Please.
Please.
Okay.
I don't know why he grabbed it. We had no need. Don't have a run it for him.
Ah, yeah, that's one of the medium ones.
It's been abused a little bit, but it's all in one piece.
Yeah, they're simple.
I'll test it out later.
Yeah,
It catches Mac, and we know it works.
Yes. Oh, by the way.
What is that? I can't read
sample.
it. Ooh, the dry rub. Oh, Pest Hunter dry rub. Okay, cool. Jenny says she wants some.
Yes. I'm going to try and get it out this Friday.
Okay, you have my address?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I saved it.
Thank you. No, there's other reasons why I think my caffeine tolerance is high, Rob. It's not because of that much Pepsi. I might be a little ADD. A little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit. But, I mean, I've been this way all my life. This is before they medicated everything. So coffee is what we had, and coffee apparently works in opposite ways to people who have it.
Oh, yes.
And so instead of hyping you up, it calms you down. I love it.
Mellow.
Huh?
I call it mellow.
It does make you mellow.
It makes you mellow.
And it tastes good, too.
What tastes good? What did I miss? Yeah. What did I miss?
But I don't mix mine strong. I'm finding out that I like it a little bit less than the other people like. Because I don't like the bitterness of it. So I mix it like a little bit stronger than tea, but lighter than coffee.
It's hard to see because it's reflection. But it raises up and down for you to get the candle in and out.
Ah.
$2 at a yard.
That's not bad.
Oh, I have a tool for that.
And the radio. This one was at an estate sale. The emergency weather band, all radio, whatever. It's a solar panel, dynamo charging, battery charging, or you can plug it in the wall. Got a flashlight. We even got a little red flashy light. I haven't really tested the radio part because I can't figure out what the stations are that I need to get for the area.
You should have to go through them one at a time.
Yeah, but I don't want to put them on right now because of music and everything. So
No, there's no music on the weather radio.
no, I have it set for AM and FM right now.
I'm missing
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you did. Holy cow, that thing's.
Yeah, these are two from different drills.
There's adapters you can get, bud.
No, wait a minute. Which show me the weird looking back end of the drill bit.
Give it here, bud.
You got
Too darn early for this.
the weird looking one.
He said that they won't fit. So
They're too big.
you say they're way too big. Okay.
That's why I added this.
Okay.
Are they smooth
Here's
or do
one.
they have a groove in them?
This is a tapper, I believe.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, that's a ring drill bit.
It's a what?
A ring drill bit. You ream out larger holes from a smaller
Okay.
one for metal.
Okay.
Oh, yay. I was looking for one of these.
Okay. This one here.
That one's supposed to fit.
That's an auger.
Okay. That's for wood,
Generally
right? Or is that
through the-
metal?
Yeah. No,
It's wood.
wood.
Wood. Okay.
Like going through like 8x8s, 6x6s.
Okay. Here's this one. Here's the back.
Yeah, that's
end of it.
masonry. Is it totally smooth all the way around it?
This
That's
part,
the,
yeah.
Okay.
But
no, the
there's
other-
the other.
Yeah, that's gonna be a masonry bit. That one's really well used.
That's one of the ones he couldn't figure out we couldn't do anything with. And these are
Yeah.
all, flat on the end.
Go back to the last one you just had. And go back to the part that fits inside the drill. Move it around slowly. Okay, no grooves. Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna be a regular drill bit.
A lot of these are no groove. This
Hi,
one here
Nicole.
has a flat spot on it.
Yeah, that's to help keep it stable in there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I was just making sure there wasn't a looks like two keys fit into it, and then there's
Yeah.
two slots a little bit further down that are about 1 inch long. That's gonna be
Yeah.
like the 1 inch SDS drill bits.
Ian, I hear Blythe claim all the wood bits.
You have to pay.
No, I don't. And then you have to pay me for all the gas I did to get these. You pay for me for the gas.
That's okay. Those augers are pretty good.
And I'm not paying that.
Besides, I need those.
No, you don't. Of
You can't fit it because you don't have the toolbox for it.
course I do.
This is
Right there. He's arguing
Well,
with me.
I've heard of people, resharpening masonry bits. Don't bother. Just get another one if you ever use it up.
I mean, I got this one. Okay.
So what did Ian get? Colin?
Huh?
What did Ian get?
He found a hammer drill,
Okay.
a Milwaukee brand, which is like one of the higher end. Oh, he said he found another bit. Same kind of flat surfaces on the end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. But
It just keeps it from rotating in the truck and inside the chuck.
another one that you gave me, the one,
That's
the
good.
half-inch one, wood bit, the wood bit.
Oh, I didn't give you those.
Yeah, you did.
Hello, Scott Swift. How are you?
No, yeah, he did. He just doesn't know it yet.
The one I'm going to use to make your rope bit. That one in your hand right
These
there.
are both different. They're both different ends.
Yeah, but these are
Yeah, that's for wood.
wood, and I have
These
drill
are
bits
wood.
for these. These are both the same size,
No,
Ian.
both the ends of it.
Doesn't matter. They're the same.
No, the other ends.
Okay, they're the basic. Okay, one's like this.
Yeah, that's for the locking chuck, so it doesn't fall out.
And this is the other one. It's got the flat
That's
surface.
for smooth. Yeah.
I'm
you
going to
can use
use
them both
these
as
with a
drills.
hand drill, with a
Yeah.
hand crank drill.
Yeah, like I said, the one that's got the little notch out in it, that's for the locking drills. with
Yeah, this one right
quick
here.
chuck on it,
Oh, these
or
are
a quick
made-
chuck, as people call it.
You said they're made in Germany.
No, these are.
Oh,
These are German.
he's got a bunch of different bits.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Some of these are
he's.
made-
I mean, the bits alone are worth a lot of money.
Yeah, here's a.
Oh yeah.
One that came with.
Well, and they came with the drill.
Yeah. There's a Milwaukee brand one, carbon bit, chip bit.
hmm
I guess you're not breaking into any banks. I hope.
I would.
Okay. You won't get far with that. There'd be too much steel in the way. That's also a hardened concrete.
Okay.
Can't just blow it up.
There's a bunch of these and a tubes,
Mhm.
cardboard
Yeah.
tubes, little smaller ones.
Yeah, that looks like that one might be from metal.
Yeah, he's got a lot of these.
Oh, these are the ones that came with the.
They all came with the thing.
No, these are the original paper ones.
I don't know.
Here's the original building code. I want one of those back, by the way.
Oh, this one here is
That
a.
one's empty, but that's the cardboard tubing.
Here's the tubing for this one.
It goes up there. Oh, there we go.
But I need the other one, not that one. Well, actually, I'll take this one.
That one's made for your drill.
Okay.
Mm,
Actually,
it is-
that's made for your drill.
Trade, yeah.
But I want this one for a reason.
Why?
Because it's got a better bite for the wood that I plan on using it, what I'm making with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
I'm going to make your rope bed with it.
I'm happy.
Okay.
Oh, found that.
He's like, it's like Christmas for him finding all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
We found a water cooler. It kind of takes the big water jugs that you
We
can,
had one. I hooked it up. It's a piece.
and it works for making hot water or cold water.
Mhm.
You just put the big 5
Yeah, I got
gallon,
one.
what it is. Yeah, we found one of those on the curb. Still works. Just they got
Yeah.
rid of it. We found a
Yeah,
dresser.
like I said, yeah, I have one of those, and the bottle's not on top. It's actually on the bottom when you slip it
Yeah, this one's
inside.
underneath too. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we got a good one.
Weird.
Hold on. Oh, okay. I misread that. Okay.
Did that?
Well, I feel sorry for some of the people there in Kansas. Looks like 3 people were killed in a crash with a tornado.
Ooh,
That's not
we
good.
don't have anybody from Kansas, do we?
No, I don't know anybody from Kansas.
I don't think we have anybody in our chats that's from there. Scott, where are you from? By the way, hey Scott, long time no see.
Texas.
He's from Texas. Okay. Yeah, we got more rotary hammer bits
Well, I'm pretty sure he's from Texas.
unopened.
Half these are not.
Well, he's probably on the inside of the state with me if he's in Texas.
Huh? What? Who? What?
I can finally fill the hole I need to drill. Yay!
Take your stuff and put it away, please.
I'm trying to, but I can't. I can't find any good ones.
It's Christmas, like I said. He's going through the entire box because he found I mean, to me, the metal case that the Milwaukee thing came in is a find unto itself because it's
Yes.
really strong. It's got a little rust on the surface, little sanding, some praise paint. I mean, I would say little sanding and then seal it just the way it is. Leave the patina alone. Then you're
Yeah.
fine. Then the bonus is the drill and all the bits.
And the oil smell.
Oh yeah.
And oil smell.
And the what?
Oil smell.
Oh yeah. So that would dig mine out, but it would take me several minutes.
I missed one.
No, don't worry about keep on showing us bits for bits. They're all the same kind of bits,
I'm
bud.
selling that one. It's for sale.
No,
Don't want it.
he thinks he's going to sell each and every one of these.
Well, I'm
Jason.
Jason. Say. Don't want it.
No,
He wants to-
hey, no,
I
you don't
want
sell tools
You don't sell tools, bud.
until
These are
unless
small.
you're upgrading.
He's
Yeah, the only way you sell those is if you're upgrading.
yeah.
it. Well, I don't have needed for the.
Do any of them look to use?
Huh?
Do any
The
of
ones
those
I
ones in
just
the packages look to use?
No, those have never been opened.
Oh wow, yeah, done. Yeah, save those.
You might be able to trade stuff for them, bud.
Well, give it the drill. Let's make it.
The drill, I know. I can understand you keeping the drill. We haven't tested to see if the hammer part works yet, but you can't do that until you actually use it.
Where's the piece of wood?
No, you don't use it on wood.
No, I want the drill bit.
You still don't use it on wood.
Oh, brick.
Brick.
Now,
And do not touch that
Now,
brick out
can-
there or your stone.
now, can you turn the hammer off and on that drill bit or on that
I
drill?
don't know. Bring it here.
Some of them you can do that. Some of them you can't.
Just let me see it, bud. I don't need to run it. Make it run. Okay. It's
Okay.
got.
Very long cord.
It'll probably be right behind the chuck, if it is or not.
We got a forward and reverse button, and we got a. I'm not sure what that.
That's the stopper for the trigger.
There's a button right there. I'm not sure what that's for.
It stops
Yeah,
the trigger.
no, that's the keeps the trigger on. Look up towards the chuck.
I do not see. There's yeah, I think it's this piece right here.
There it is. Alrighty. Yeah, they'll show a little hammer, and then they'll show a drill, and then you got hammer and drill. It'll be icons. It won't say it.
This is so old. It doesn't have icons.
Ah,
I mean, it's literally really, really rough.
yeah,
I'm surprised the rubber's so good.
But we won't know until it works until we try it.
yeah.
But
There should be
it
like
does-
three
it-
settings.
it does do that. So I'm assuming that is the hammer part. Give me a little
Yes,
leeway.
you'll have to engage it with pressure.
Yeah. So as soon as you press it, bud, like that, press it in like that, then the hammer parts will
You gotta
go.
hold it in.
Yeah, I could do a measuring cups now.
No. That would shatter a masonry pot, bud.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna
Yeah.
be good.
Sorry for
Nope.
going off on a tangent. My boy is just overly excited about this stuff.
Yeah. If you're gonna be drilling in the terracotta and stuff like that, you want a slow drill.
Yeah, that's too big, bud.
No hammer.
That is like for doing bricks. I mean, we're talking about
Masonry.
big mason
Block.
bricks, or
The
bricks like
yeah.
for the fireplace.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, not little things.
This would have been useful 12 years ago.
Now, if you want to put in the bolt holes for a railing system for the stairs, you could drill them into that. But that's it. Anything more than that, then you'd probably shatter it.
Yeah.
So don't do it around here.
I'm not gonna do it around here.
Do it. Do it. Do
No,
it.
no.
Yeah, I'm in a car, so I might do it.
Yeah, I can see him drilling holes out in the asphalt. on the road.
Yeah, I'm going to say definitely not in the.
Do it. Ian, do it.
Drill holes in the sidewalks.
Do it somewhere
Does-
else. Not here.
You have to
Anyway,
get a
how
load
is
to get one
everyone?
of those big giant blocks of concrete and drill that.
Aha!
Oh, he's even got the instruction
And
manual
warranty.
and warranty.
Well,
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
it might be past warranty.
Maybe it's a lifetime.
If it is, yeah.
Well, you want
Let me see. Let me just see the manual.
if
If it does say lifetime warranty, that would be so freaking cool. 'Cause I don't know, because here's what it is.
Must have receipt. Yeah, there's a depth gauge right there for it.
And there's the handle you were talking about right there.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
that's what the rod's for. Hold on. Can I see the picture again?
No, but it needs to screw in.
Hello, Evan. How are you?
Yeah, you can pick those up cheap anywhere.
Yeah, you can find them anywhere. Here's the warranty card. Let's see here. Stop throwing things in the house. Go to your room now. Watch your mouth. Apologize. That
You're
wasn't a
spoiling
toy.
the excitement.
This is just a lot. It's basically all the directions and instructions and stuff. I don't know about
Yeah.
the insert. They didn't do anything with the product
Probably limited,
information. Oh, there's the warranty. Okay, here it goes. Found it.
limited lifetime.
That says thoroughly inspected and tested before factory. Should be any trouble returned to the tool. Prepaid to the factory, branch office, or service center nearest authorized Milwaukee service station. Okay, it says it doesn't apply if it repairs or attempted repairs have been made by the people who not authorized users and all that stuff.
Mhm.
It does not say that it's not a lifetime. It doesn't say it was limited either.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's going to be a lifetime.
Yeah. No, it's just check.
I don't
I
think
mean,
Milwaukee
not that there's
has
anything
lifetime
wrong with it.
guarantees, though.
So I would, that'd be awesome. It's like some, let's see, was it Stanley tools that are lifetime warranties or something like that?
Mhm.
Yeah, doesn't matter how old they are. You just stand them in and they'll new ones.
Yeah, Craftsman used to be like that.
That was cool. People would actually go out and find crappy tools like Craftsman and stuff and just trade them in for new ones.
Yeah.
But to answer a question, people who have about ADHD,
It varies from person to person.
but according to this one site, it helps with the symptoms. So basically, it mellows you out.
Never enough caffeine. Always drink caffeine.
Yep.
Coffee, coffee, coffee. Come here. It's the guest leaving. Come on.
So there you go. This is adult ADHD, not just
That child.
So there you go. Now, what they say is if you drink caffeine on a regular basis, which helps you, stopping it is the worst thing you could do.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
that.
you gotta back off.
No, you always, once you're on caffeine, you're always on caffeine. But it could be worse. There's options with caffeine here. Yeah, Pepsi. Yeah, sodas. You got tea. You got coffee. Whatever.
Bark.
Huh?
Bark.
Yeah. Will a tea bark? No, that's the wrong one. That's the other.
Some trees have caffeine in the bark.
Which ones?
So don't be going barking up the wrong
Chicory does not
tree.
have caffeine. I've checked that one. Chicory's and more of a root than anything else. It's not a good coffee substitute, people. No matter what they say, it's not. It does not taste the same. Trust me, it does not.
So when you have the caffeine headache, you won't care.
Now, there is a give me a second here. Okay, what's it called? The Yupon is a caffeinated plant native to Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been people have been drinking. Native Americans have been drinking that stuff for at least 1,000 years.
I would probably say maybe close to about 60,000 to 100,000 years.
I don't know. That's what's going by. What this it's called Yupon.
Yeah, I'm talking about when they came across the land bridge from Europe and
from Russia.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. So, how are everybody doing? So, please say hi to everybody. Say hi to Jason. Say hi to Mandy. I was on your Significant Others live earlier.
Huh?
I was on JV's live earlier.
Oh, his premiere.
Yep, I was there. I was
Oh,
the first one
sorry.
there. I don't know who won, but yeah, whatever.
I was actually watching
I
it.
don't know.
I started watching it, and I got called away from it, so I just let it run for him.
I
Yeah.
don't want to know what has or has not been said because apparently, according to him, I have to rewatch it, and he's not going to tell me why. So
I
don't wanna
know
know.
why, and I
I
can't say.
don't
I'm not
wanna
allowed
know.
to say anything.
No, but I just said, "Am I in trouble?" And all I got back was, or should I be worried? And all I got back was, "I love you." And it's like, here we go.
Okay. Now,
So I've got to watch
a
it.
lot of our stuff today got cut short, like I said, because Jenny and I had to go get emergency dental surgery, or not surgery, but fixing our teeth, which really sucked.
Okay,
Why I don't
Tiny.
go to a dentist.
Yeah, we did. We both had to do because hers was really bad, but we both got it taken care of. So
I got a chipped tooth that's starting to hurt.
mine, this one right here, chipped in half.
Oof.
Tiny was the first one here today, so which is really cool. Tiny's still here. We once we got done, we started going through all the yard sales that were open, but it was starting to rain, and everybody started shutting things down hard. So
Really?
it was really hard to find an open yard sale or garage sale.
Honey.
But one of Ian's prior finds actually helped out with that. He found a golf umbrella. So a really big freaking umbrella that
Those things are not cheap.
Huh?
Those are not cheap.
He found it in a citywide spring cleanup day. People just threw it on the curb.
Oh,
We
wow.
got curbside coming up in
Yeah, the city I used
Tiny,
to
you're
work
number
for.
one.
Yeah, like I said, the city I used to work for, they did it every 3 months, 4 times a year.
I don't know when they're going to be doing it here, but we're going to be getting rid of a ton of stuff out of our garage. So, and maybe some stuff out of my trailer. I don't know yet. So hopefully we'll be able to get some more stuff next weekend, because one of the things I want to do on Thursday, if everybody thinks they can come up with an idea. I already talked to Jason a little bit about this. What would you like me to try to find while I'm there? He mentioned something in particular.
Yes, I know.
A daisy.
Yeah. Oh,
that's all I'm going to say.
I'm
just calling it a daisy.
Yeah, within reason, like $25, $30.
I will see what I can do. No promises. But I will do video. I'll do a live trying to find sort of like a scavenger hunt, but actually picking stuff up as I'm going. So on Thursday, I'll make a list of what people are wanting me to look for. And I'll go through the whole day, Saturday, and just see what I can find. Because it's going to take me all day to go through this place.
Oh, can you possibly keep an eye out? You know the oil lamps, the nice ones that you got?
I'm good at finding oil lamps.
Can you keep an eye out for a really nice one for me?
By the way, Colin, on the Daisy website, you can put in the make and model number and the serial number, and it will give you a date when it's made.
Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to keep the what we're talking about minimal. Yeah. But we can still get away with what we're talking about because we're calling it by its other name.
Yeah, the original manufacturer of windmills.
Okay, we can do that.
Stop laughing at the guests.
Thank you, sis. I really appreciate it.
Nicole, how are you?
I think I'm gonna have fun with this one because I have no idea where I'm gonna find any of that stuff that people are gonna ask about, but I will do. So far I got 2 things: a daisy and an oil lamp. Now, what size are you talking about, Mandy? She's got me on mute because she's coughing her head off right now. Are you okay?
Yes.
Breathe. Breathe.
Anyway, what was that, Colin?
What size of oil lamp are you looking for?
I don't know about that big.
A smaller one. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got general big ones that I got. So thing is, those come up more often than not. You can buy a brand new one for like $10 to $15.
Lower than that.
No, I like the old school ones, like sort of like the antique sort of style.
You'd be surprised that the design hasn't changed in over 100 years.
Yeah.
And some of the newer ones, like the one I have that's ceramic, that has the little heart on it, that one is not that old, but it's also one of the best ones I have because it has the frosted, globe.
The frosted glass, yeah.
And I plan on replacing all the globes I have on them, even the ones that are much older, with the frosted ones to provide more light. And as long as you have the right
Just
kind of
to be the light.
fuel, I'd rather have it brighter than anything else.
Sootier.
Huh?
Then sootier.
Well, the thing
All the
is,
soot they give out, yeah.
with the proper fuel, it doesn't do that.
Yeah. Yes. Or if the wick is too high.
Right. Use Ultra Pure, works really well.
Mhm.
And you can get that in a big gallon stuff, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's like what? $12 for like a gallon.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we're going to use Ultra Pure in all these, and if we get the frosted globes, which you can buy, by the way, on the give me a second,
eBay.
Lehman's catalog.
Oh, okay.
Lehman's, which is one of my favorite places to go, by the way. Here, actually, I have the Lehman's site for the lights and stuff saved.
What are those ones? Like $8-10 a piece?
Give me a second. See, there's the link. It's in the chat, and right now they're running about. Give me a second. You want the oil lamps? So I'm going to look that up.
Is that the hurricane style chimney?
They have multiple kinds, actually. They have
Yeah.
the table ones, they have the wall ones, they have the hanging ones.
Yeah, I got the hanging ones like they like get at Walmart.
Okay, table ones. They go from Ellipse clear oil lamps for $22.97. We got a vintage Nomad oil lamp, which is like a metal kind, for $20. An old style chamber oil lamp, like I use, for $23. Aladdin Genie 3 oil lamp with a really tall chimney. That one is like $200. So there's different types depending on what your budget is and what you really are looking for. They also have the replacement wicks and things like that. So
I got lots of wick.
Yeah, they have all kinds. And the replacement globes is one thing I like a lot because if you need to replace something, they have it. So if you want to check out Lehman's catalog, please do. They got a lot of good things.
Yeah, I just got the little inexpensive ones from
She's
Walmart.
probably watching her video.
No, I'm not watching my video. I'm talking to my other half.
Okay, Mandy, people are asking, what are you laughing at?
I'm not saying.
You can say, but not if you want to say in the private chat, go right ahead.
I'm stirring up my other half.
Obviously. He shaved his head.
I know. I was so upset. It's like,
Oh,
no.
I bet.
It grows back.
It does.
Thankfully, it does. But I don't really mind. Like, I don't care about him being bald. Like, I reckon he looks quite handsome. But the beard,
Yeah, everything's gone.
he needs to keep his beard. But he's. We're gonna come to an agreement once I'm there. He reckons about his beard. It's like
I bet.
staying. It's staying.
Oh, by the way, Colin, I found a way to post some of that video this morning.
Okay, the ones that you sent
Yeah.
me. By the way,
Yeah.
did you see my comment?
Yes. I didn't shrink it, so you missed the beaver.
I missed the beaver?
Yeah.
I didn't see the beaver.
Yeah, you have to actually go to the YouTube site to actually watch it there.
I mean,
It's
I saw
about,
the raccoons. I saw the bobcat.
Yeah.
Where's the beaver?
It's not
at?
on my. It's I think the fourth or fifth frame, I think.
I don't see it.
Well, no, you won't see it on the Instagram because it cropped it down. I couldn't
Oh.
post the entire screen.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I'll
you got
look
to
at
see
it
it on
later.
the YouTube.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it on the YouTube side later. Now, okay. So for those people who are looking for oil lamps, anything that actually is prepping, that kind of deal, Lehman's catalog is for you. They deal with a lot of the Amish Mennonite people who require no
Don't have
electricity.
power. Yeah.
You can get it whatever they have there. You can even get yourself a propane powered refrigerator that could keep your food cold without electricity.
Really?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy wood burning cook stoves. You can,
Yep.
Everything is on this place is just amazing.
I think the last time you put the Lehman's catalog up, I actually went and had a little look through, and there's some nice stuff in there.
Yes, there is. If I had a way to build a house for us in the on our own property, a lot of these things would be incorporated.
Yeah.
So yeah, you never know what you're going to find in here because I mean I go through this thing all the time and I find new things all the time.
Yeah, it's probably constantly changing.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's all really, really, really cool stuff.
It is. See, with the people doing garage sales, I like to go to the estate sales.
Yeah, that's where I found the radio.
I know that sounds bad, but you find a lot of old, and I mean like old antique sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of the garage sales that we have around, like in Dartmouth, it's just people, especially after Christmas, it's the best time because everyone either just puts it on the road, like the roadside with a big sign saying free, or they do garage and they'll get rid of everything for a really low cost because they've gotten all the new stuff in. So you do sometimes get some good.
Andy,
Me.
say hi. Say hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi, honey. Thank you for coming up. I've been bugging him for the last 20 minutes.
I sent him a link to this already.
I want to be laying on the couch back there, but no, somebody won't leave me alone.
Ian is very interested to see who wins that one Tigress.
Oh, yeah. It was an awesome shelter. I was quite impressed with it. And I said, we went through a hell of a storm last night, and it held up no problem. So
this is who she was laughing at. It's this guy right here.
Yeah.
What he video recording he sent me.
Hey, I was the first one on his video, his premiere. I was there.
I said I was sleeping, and then I've seen that when I woke up, I had a message from you, and it's like, oh.
Yeah,
And
we
then
went yard selling today.
2 minutes
After
I'll be right
we
back.
had an emergency thing we had to go through, JB. You wouldn't believe what happened to Jenny and me. I chipped half a tooth, and Jenny lost her crown within the 24-hour period. Had to go to an emergency dentist this morning. Yeah.
Oh, my dentist. Yeah, Grace, go check the description of the video just to see how to get put in. I'm too tired to explain it right now. So
Watch
tired.
the video, comment, both sides, subscribe, all that stuff.
Can I enter?
No, you're fired.
What's the thing about working for the company you're not allowed to enter or something like that?
Exactly.
I'm not working for the company.
Yeah, she's fired, so I guess she can't have any affiliation anymore.
Oh, honey.
You get all that stuff for free anyway. Don't worry about it. No, but
You
Ian,
Reese's peanut butter cup in front of your face.
I'm bringing some venison summer sausage and meat sticks with us for June.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm also taking the day before the 17th off because I can't get the 17th off to set my whole encampment up. Then I have to go to work for the day, then pick up Ian and all this other stuff, and yeah. It's gonna be interesting because sorry to hear that Mike can't make it.
Yeah, I saw something on Facebook. He doesn't even talk to me anymore, really.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
but he's got a lot going on. I understand. When I had a lot going on, I wasn't much around to be talking to either. So
I just let you guys go. I mean, if I get you, I catch you. If I don't, I don't. I don't call you out of the blue for no reason. So
I tell people, for one, I work nights and I sleep during the day, and I wake up to 30, 40 messages most days. It's like I'm getting back to one or two of them.
maybe I worked nights for 10 years. I understand completely. Which really sucks 'cause I'm a morning person, which really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't sleep much anymore, among other things. But we actually did get to go do some garage sailing today, and we found a few cool items. I'm not sure if you were watching behind the
I was
scenes.
watching the whole time.
What did you think? Some of the items that we found.
Well, I didn't hear the prices because I didn't have the volume up. But
Okay. The only things that I paid for was what did I do with it? Give me a second. Oh, I paid $4 for this. This is the Eaton solar powered crank, whatever you want to call it, emergency radio. $4. Not cheap on the website. Apparently, Ian looked it up. I paid $2 for this candle holder. And what was the other one? I thought I had three things. I can't remember what the third one was. But I did find a live trap free on the curb. A medium-sized live trap. Here, baby.
That's raccoon too.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm sure.
Raccoon.
I don't know
Catch
what
the neighbor's cat.
I was going to test it on see if Mac would catch Mac or not, but I don't know. He might get mad at me though.
I'd be mad at you as well.
Live trap. It doesn't hurt him.
Ian found the hammer drill for free in the case and everything, and it works. A Milwaukee
make more coffee.
brand.
I'll be back.
An
Where the hell
older
do you think
Milwaukee
you're going? You get back here.
Huh?
I was talking to Amanda.
Yeah,
Sorry,
here's some
I'm
of
gonna
the
take the dog
paperwork.
out in the bathroom.
Here's what he found right there.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, I acquired two of the bits from Ian because these are both wood, not masonry bits. I'm going to use these to make his rope bed with when I make one. Let's see here. Ian, we also picked up a dresser for free that someone had thrown on the curb. We would have had another dresser, but we ran out of room in our minivan. Just stuff people throw on the curb. You wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
I've actually gotten quite a few office chairs that way.
yeah.
Then I take them out and put them in my hunting blinds.
Oh yeah. Oh, we found a hunting blind last week. We actually did find a hunting blind. It needs a little. It's got a rip in it. We just need to stitch it up, but it is a hunting blind.
Gorilla tape. That's how I fix mine.
Camouflage with Gorilla tape, even better.
Yeah, and it actually sticks better than sewing it. Gorilla tape is no joke.
Yeah, it's in our garage right now. It's the same kind of setup as our ice fishing tent, which is really weird. And it's like that thing frustrated Ian and me like nobody's business trying to set that up because there was no instructions on how to set the dang thing up. So
what? It may harm
Macus, our cat.
Oh, emotionally.
Exactly, Grace.
Yeah, Macus is right there.
I've got its whole thing as Macus.
Macus Attackus is his name.
I was just
you met him.
Yeah, I always think of him as Mac, not Macus.
Well, that's his full name because that's what he does. He attacks. By the way, Mac goes fishing every morning. You know that little fishing pole that Ian caught with his magnet? We added a little dangly silver thing on it, and we cast it out, and we catch him with it every morning.
Oh.
That's his fishing pole. And he'll actually play with it and say, here. You know, all that stuff. So
Guess who I heard from today, honey?
Who did you hear from?
Jesse.
I know, he was in my live earlier.
No, I haven't heard or spoken to him from ages, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, same here. I
get a
haven't heard
message
from him
on
in ages. Scott Swift was in here earlier. I haven't seen Scott in a while.
And Jesse messages me every once in a while, but again, I pick and choose who I get back in touch with.
Well, as long as you get back to me, I really don't care.
Okay, I actually have a question for you.
I should today.
JB, I got a question for you. Is there anything you need me to do to help set your site up for you to help you get ready for you before you get there?
No, not really. Oh crap!
That is just weird. That's all I'm going to say. And the fact that Jason has got a stone face right now just means.
Being quiet. Oh, by the way, you can also catch squirrels in that cave.
Switch it now.
Squirrels? Okay, so that would be a good survival thing for people if they wanted to catch food.
Yeah.
Salami.
Cool. I don't know about rabbits, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Because something like this, I would probably use it to catch live rabbits to raise. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, because my wife growing up used to raise rabbits for food. So,
Rabbits.
Yeah. Silly rabbits.
Yeah, just remember.
You didn't come up to where I was camping at. I saw a bunch more.
You saw the deer too, I see.
I saw 3 of them. Yeah, that was cool having that deer come and just bed. That was literally like 20 yards in front of me. That deer just came and laid down in front of me while I was cooking a steak.
Maybe because it didn't perceive you as a threat.
Yeah, once I turned my light on, it ran off though.
Yeah. I was telling I'm going to the Watch Your Flea Market. I told you about this before, JV. The one, the really big one. It's next weekend, and I know you probably won't be able to make it because you have things. But I'm going to be doing a live on Thursday, and I'm seeing if anybody wants me to find anything or try to find something for them while I'm there on Saturday. So is there anything you would like me to search out or try to find for you?
No, there ain't nothing I need right now.
I
mean, if you find something cool that has to do with like survival or bushcraft or something like that, obviously.
Right.
You can throw a picture my way and tell me a price.
I'm going to do one better because I'm going to be going live off my phone. about the stuff I find. So I have no idea what I'm going to find, where I'm going to find it, how much it's going to be until I get there. And I'm going to try to be there from the beginning to the end Saturday.
Yeah, message me too if you come across it for me.
Yeah, he's asked for a daisy, if I could find one.
The
A
hell
Daisy
are-
BB gun? I
Yeah,
have one.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the
Old
older
school.
ones, not the new ones. Old
Hmm.
school.
I have a really old one from back when I was a kid.
No,
that
I'm
might
talking
be old
older.
enough. Oh, you're talking about the older than that type situation. Old as me
I'm
type situation.
Yes, 40s, 50s.
Oh, geez.
So 60s wouldn't work.
Why?
I'm old. I'm 60s.
I feel old. Does that
That's
count?
half a century right there.
Yeah.
We have found some things similar to those, and some
Mhm.
other things a lot more powerful than that. But I'm trying not to mention
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I look for bows myself. Any archery gear. I look for backpacking stuff. Ian looks for militaria stuff. Anything having to do with the army or whatever. He found his military hatchet there last year. So he's really proud of that thing. We're not sure what else we're going to find, but I will show it off and you guys will see it when I find it. Like I said, if I find it for you, Jason, I'll let you know. I'll text you and let you know I found it and how much we got it for. Or if it's,
Yeah, let me
it's
know
what you're
before you
looking for.
buy it. Yeah.
You will text, I'll text you the information that you want or give you a picture of it and you can figure it out.
Yeah.
This place is going to take me all day to go through because it's got 18 rows just in the infield of the racetrack. And those were quarter-mile long rows each. And then there's the rest of the fairgrounds. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take us. So
I need to take you to Canton, Texas sometime. Of course, you'd get lost. You'd never come back out of there.
What? You'd be surprised what I do.
No, Canton, Texas is probably one of the world's biggest flea market areas.
I would move
Yeah,
in.
it's like Tenayo's there in Sacramento.
But the thing is, I would not have an issue.
That's what I said. You'd probably be, I'd never see you again. You'd walk through the
They got
gates
food
and
there.
they got food courts in there.
Money, I could. As long as I had enough money for food and find me the bows and stuff I need, I'd be okay.
Well, if you find bows, you can always get your own food and cook it up.
That's true. And I always carry a certain amount of gear on me, no matter where I go.
Remember,
I'll be showing off a lot of my stuff at the get together in June.
yeah. Remember,
Ian was in
stale
on a
fries
army
are
ride.
good bait for pigeons.
What was that?
Said stale fries are good bait for pigeons.
Hot dogs too.
Yeah.
Pigeon's good.
It's dove. It's edible.
Yeah.
And there's a dove season here in Iowa. I think there's a pigeon one too.
This is a pigeon season. All I got to do is walk down the street to the corn tower and just wave my baseball bat around. I'll knock a few out of the air.
Now, remember, the Eurasian collared dove has no season.
The
The
what?
pigeon in Iowa is a continuous open season here in Iowa.
Yeah, it's continuous here too.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the Eurasian collared dove that has that black collar on the back of its neck.
Okay,
It's
I don't know
invasive
anything about
species.
that. But
Yeah.
I'm going to go easy on that. But
Yeah.
oh, crap. I
Food for
want to
thought.
demonetize my channel for today because I just want to talk about this stuff. But I can't afford not to. Damn. Got to pay for my dental work somehow.
Get more views with wild edibles.
I don't do wild edibles, though. That's the thing. It's not my forte.
Me either.
Do I know how to find them? Basic ones, but nothing fancy. I can't do the mushroom ones because I'm allergic. So that's the last thing I want to do. Well, I can do it once. I can do it once, JV.
Anything you catch in the wild is a wild edible.
Yeah. You can technically eat anything, just how you react to it.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
finding chaga and making chaga tea. I can drink it once.
I'm not big into playing. I should be better at it. I always tell myself that. Like I can make traps for days to catch animals. Like I know about every trap there is in the book. I know
Well,
Yeah, yeah,
how to
yeah,
make
you
them
do.
out about anything. But
Right now,
Yeah,
I'm
if it's-
relearning my environment.
yeah, it's if I had to survive on plants, I hope there's mulberry bushes and stuff like that around.
Mulberry trees, not bushes.
Oh yeah, trees.
Yeah.
And I always can find those. Apple trees, I can find blackberries, raspberries, wild
I got those
strawberries.
in my backyard.
Gooseberries, I'm a little leery of because they look too much like nightshade, and I'd rather not.
I've never seen nightshade grow around here.
I'm in Iowa. There's nightshade everywhere.
I've really never seen it.
It looks similar to a tomato
We get
because a tomato is
Wild
technically
prunes
It's the same family.
Yes,
They're all the same family.
tomato is in the nightshade family.
But if it came down to it, yeah, if I had to eat mushrooms, it'd just be a guessing game. One, I'd be all right. The next time, I'd probably see Bigfoot.
Well, you've always wanted to see.
There's only one
There
mushroom
you
that
go.
my family was raised finding, and that's I showed you guys pictures of that already. With one with my dad.
Yeah,
That's
small
the
berries do
morel.
grow on bushes too, because I have them grow them out on my property.
Morels is the only ones I know, and I can't eat those. Oh, they do, Grace. I've already seen them on trees here in Iowa.
I got mulberry bushes growing next to the river out on the property.
It's weird because I mean, in Iowa, when I lived out
So
at
here are the
Milo,
trees.
Oh.
they're all trees. They're not
Mhm.
bushes.
I have a mulberry tree too. It actually hangs right above that. If you see any of my fishing videos where I'm out at the property, I'm always at that bend. That's where all the catfish hang out. There's a mulberry tree right above me, and I always sit there and snack on it.
Maybe they're eating the mulberries.
Really?
And probably they're falling into the river, and catfish are eating them.
Yeah, that's probably why they're so big there.
Tasty.
Mulberries.
There's the
Yeah, see
super
here we got to worry. Yeah, here we got to worry about because we have a wild grape here, which looks just like the non-edible grape.
Oh, really?
There's a non-edible grape.
What
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
non-edible grape is there?
It looks just like the wild grape, except for the seeds are flat in it, and that's how you tell it's not edible.
Wouldn't the taste alone say it was not edible?
Probably, but I'm not putting my mouth on it.
Yeah.
'Cause, it also stains too. So if you
I
fish
would
with your
know.
fingers, it stains. Yeah, that's
Okay.
one
So
of the
then
first-
is it a purple berry or a green one?
Yes, it is purple.
Then avoid
Very,
the
very
purple
dark
ones.
purple.
Avoid the purple
Huh?
ones. Just go
Well,
for
no,
the
they're all
white.
purple.
No, they're
They're
not.
all purple.
Not
Here,
here.
yes. Not here.
We got the wild. What are those? Not prunes. What becomes a prune?
Plum.
That's going to be a
Plum. Yeah, we got wild
plum,
plum bushes out on my property too. That's why we have so many deer. Man, they love those things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the song, Grace. But
Charlie.
I never even thought about it.
Yeah.
No, Ian is
That's the
actually pretty
kindergarten.
good at finding wild stuff. One thing we can find a lot of is
Why
wild
don't you come
onion.
over here? I'm gonna
and
shove
wild
this up
mint.
your hiney.
Did he bring a brush to you?
He stinks. Farted behind me. My eyes are watering.
That's where you pull out your gas mask.
Oh, go away! You stink.
So it
No
doesn't
more
change the
tacos
smell.
for you.
You know what you get for giving them tacos? You got to send them to
That's the
us.
4 basic food groups.
That's all on you then. If you're going to feed him tacos, you can deal with the butt afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, some of the meat fell on the floor, and I was too lazy to pick it up, so I said, "Charlie, here."
Really?
What kind of foods do you think we should bring for this gathering thing?
So I'm going to bring those bacon and cheddar stuffed burgers. I'll just bring a bunch of them.
We
I don't know how many people are
wraps.
coming.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we were planning on. I mean, there's so many ways you could do this. You could either go everybody cook their own stuff, or since Grace is providing the use of the shelter there. There's these double barbecue grills.
Well, I was thinking one meal a day. We could all do like a group, like
supper.
Potluck.
Yeah.
That's
Potluck
fine.
it
That's cool for me.
supper.
But breakfast, I mean, except for coffee, you always have to share coffee. I don't care who you are.
my coffee is staying in my tent.
If I'm making coffee and people ask for coffee, I'll give them coffee. I'm not going to deny them.
I'll tell them the gas station's right down the road over there.
Coffee's
Coffee's all
the gas
mine.
station's about a mile and a half down the road. But yeah,
Hold the tin cup.
stealing
Hold it
all
out the
JV's
tin cup for a quarter.
JV, are you riding Friday or Saturday?
I'm coming on Friday. I'm literally going to get off work Friday morning and pack up the truck and head up that way.
Okay. I could not get Friday off because one of my other coworkers is going on vacation that day. So I'm taking the day before that off to get my encampment set up. Then I can go to work Friday, pick up Ian, my wife, go to work, and then come back. And we have everything all set up. I don't want to put my stuff up in the dark.
Well, I don't blame you.
I'd rather spend all day taking my time putting it up right, paying an extra $25. I don't care. That way I'll at least be ready to go. And then I have all my fishing gear there, my archery gear there, and everything else when I come up. And we'll have room for other people who are interested in coming. So who knows? I mean,
Yeah, that's a 16-hour drive for me.
but it would be worth it.
That's a 3-day
I would
flight
have
for
to do
me.
more than 2 days.
Yeah, see, that's like when I go to Texas and stuff like that to go hunting, I always take the whole week off. If I'm going for a good trip. I'm not going for 2 days.
Well, you're coming here, so you're going to be here for at least
Yeah, but that's
3
just,
days.
a few hours.
Yeah.
I drive further than that to go to work.
Okay, Grace says she's going to be around 3 to 5 p.m. on Friday. That's
We'll
good.
go fishing till Colan gets there.
Hey, I'm hoping to be there earlier. If we can get Ian to stay at our house instead of having to go up and get him. I wanted him to stay out at the campsite while we're gone. He can go fishing, do magnet fishing, whatever he wants while we're gone. Even give him some money to order a pizza.
Yeah, I could see Colin pulling in. Yeah, I could just see Colin pulling in, getting on the truck, and going first.
Yeah, I'll already be there.
No, I will be there first because he designated me the guy that to do all that. So I will do that. So I'm going to be there the day before set up because I'm doing the pavilion, not just the simple tent. I'm going to be comfortable at this thing because this is the same setup I'm going to be taking up to Yellow River this year. So I'm going to be comfortable as I can get while my base camp is. I've got the place for 9 days. I want to sleep as comfortable as possible.
I'm bringing my big tent. I'm bringing the huge one.
Oh, my pavilion is 12-foot round. Then Ian's getting our regular dome tent for himself. So he's going to be comfortable there.
I'm bringing the blow up match. I'm not roughing it.
Oh, we're not roughing it either. We're going to be off the ground. We have a rope bed that I'm putting together. Yeah, this because it's untight.
Bless you, honey. Jeez.
Now,
Sorry.
I won't be putting anything in the tent other than the rope bed and the tent itself until we get there Friday. That way I don't have to worry about anything being left there overnight or anything like that. If I could find some shepherd's hooks, it'd be awesome. I can hang my lamps up there when we get there. Oh, it got quiet.
I'm trying not to sneeze.
JD's just
Sorry.
like a half a tick from falling asleep right there.
Man.
Yeah. Well, he come up because I kept bugging him to come
I was literally going to lay on the couch and fall asleep.
I'm actually doing pretty good.
Well, thank you for coming up.
Well,
I
I've been
like
up
you.
since 6 this morning. Well, you saw in the video. I was up
Um,
right at sunrise.
Okay, I know a lot of you who are coming who are fishermen and fisher people, whatever, like using their artificial baits. Is there anybody who uses live bait coming?
I do.
Because one thing Ian can do if he stays the night before, we can go out hunting worms, night crawlers, save some money, or he can make some money selling the night crawlers to people. Hey, he's a 16-year-old. He's going to try to make money any way he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really live bait much.
I'm a live bait kind of guy, but that's because I just
Especially if I'm bringing my boat, I'm going to be hitting the shores trying to catch bass.
I mean, I don't know much about the fish there. I've never caught anything there.
I looked up the lake. There's bass in there.
I know. We were at the time. Yeah. I'm hoping that they have canoe rentals or something there for at the time when things are open, so I would rent a canoe because I mean I'd rather fish out a canoe than anything else.
Get to a food chain challenge.
Huh? Okay.
The food chain challenge.
Okay.
You start with a worm. You get your bluegill. You use a bluegill to get your bass.
That's pretty much all there
That would
is.
be your feed. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, there's catfish too.
Yeah, the catfish in that little lake ain't gonna be big enough to eat up.
I don't know. Yeah,
Stop
Ian
it.
really likes the river pole he got for his birthday. He only turned 16 not even 30 days ago. So he had to get his first fishing license.
Yeah, there's a bunch of crappie and bluegill in there too, Grace. That's what the thing said. And it said, if I remember right, the only thing they've been stocking in there for the last few years is channels and bluegill.
Yeah, Grace, if you don't want to bring some, we can get. Go
Yeah,
get
we're
some.
literally like 10 minutes from Colin's house out there.
No, we're 1 mile from my house.
Yeah.
Literally down the road. But we have a Fairway here. We have Hy-Vee. We have a Walmart. So anything we need to grocery wise, we can pick up here. That way you don't have to carry it with you. We could get it here. We'll make sure we have plenty of ice for those people's coolers and that kind of thing. So that way we can save some. If you're going to save any of the fish, which I don't know, JV's going to probably kiss every fish and throw it back, but
Unless it's bluegill or crappie. I don't really eat bass. I do, like if it's like I'm out doing a survival trip and the only thing I'm catching is bass, yeah, they're getting eaten. But they're just not my favorite to eat.
Yeah, they're okay. But
I like bass. Bass is very delicious. Not as good as trout, but good.
They call it that seasoning. Works real good with the panko breadcrumbs, the Italian type seasoning without the Italian seasoning, with the plain. Mix that a little bit in there. Go ahead, dip it in that, and then fry it.
Okay. With oil or butter?
No, deep fry.
Deep fry. I don't. Okay, okay, we got a deep fryer somewhere. I don't use it
Well,
very much.
you only need like a 1/4 inch in the cast iron skillet.
Okay.
You don't need a whole lot.
That's how I usually fry my fish, is cast iron.
I'll be bringing a lot of my cast iron, so
yeah.
That's going to be interesting to see what. On the archery range is going to be, hopefully, they'll do something with it between now and then. Otherwise,
did you ask them?
We got.
I was going to buy some targets, but I figured I'd wait because you guys do have a Walmart there, and I'm sure your guys' Walmart sells those foam archery targets. Like
we got one bag target that we own, and I'm going to set up something for that. But that's all I've got. I mean, I used to have much better targets, but they deteriorated over the last 2 years since the pandemic.
But Walmart sells those. You know, they got the deer and the bear on them, the big white
Yeah.
foam ones
Yeah.
for like $15. I figure if I get there and they don't have their stuff set up, I'll just run to Walmart, pick up a few of those, and we'll set them up.
Let me see. Give me a second here.
Yeah, it's hard to get my arrows out of those.
I always just pull them through the back.
Yeah, the McKenzie tough blocks and stuff like that, they're like $25, or you get from Shields will be cheaper for $20 for the white box bag type setups, or the really cheesy tough blocks for $31 at Sportsman's Warehouse. But I don't know. I'll see what I can do between now and then, scrounging, archery targets.
You can always do the same thing that we do is we'll get a cardboard box or wrap it up in duct tape and fill it full of that rubber mulch.
Well, there you go.
Yes. I mean, the range is literally right next to the ranger station or DNR station, or there on the park, and I'm sure they'll have an issue with it somehow. Because it's in bad shape. So, like I said, I'm hoping they will fix it between now and then. But if they don't, we'll come up with alternatives somehow.
Well, don't forget to take the foam heads.
I got the one foam head. Yes, I will be bringing that. And cornmeal we can pick up. I do have some Fry Magic is always good for fish if you want to cook fish that way. And we can pretty much with potatoes or anything else that you can think of to go with fish. We can do a small fish fry for Saturday night would be nice, since we're going to be fishing a lot. I'm not sure about how big a crappie are in that place or anything.
See, I don't know about the size or anything. I'll have to wait till I get there. And catch them.
Personally, I would, if we keep like enough fish to feed everybody once for a meal, I think that'd be cool.
Well, you're going to have to get your fishing on, Colan, and up your game and catch fish then.
The only way I'm going to up my game is adding a bow fishing reel to my bow and try to get them that way, because that's the only way I'm going to outfish this guy.
I have my off days.
Fairly.
Huh?
I have my off days.
You still
Exactly.
outfish me any day of the week, even on your bad days.
You need to have a little bit more
I'm
faith in
terrible.
yourself.
You've seen how bad I am, so I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah,
I'm an
it's
archer.
kind of sad to watch him cast a rod.
Terrible. I'm terrible.
It does hurt a little bit to watch.
I don't lie about that. I mean, why would I? I mean, it's not like I don't catch anything. I do, but the thing is, my type of fishing is not with artificial anything. Put a worm on a hook with a bobber and let it sit. That's my fishing.
I'm with you, Colin. I'm not good at fishing, but I enjoy fishing.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love to try, but I will never be the angler some people are. So I like to try.
Well, it's the same goes the other way, though. Some of us will never be able to use a traditional bow the way you do.
Yeah.
I ain't got that much time to practice.
Thank you, Grace. The maintenance on the archery range would be amazing.
What are you doing?
Walmart quit selling those targets? I'm not finding them on their website anymore.
I know. I looked. I'm actually on Walmart.com right now.
So am I. I'm not seeing those targets.
The best ones I mean, if you go by price, target wise, the best ones you're going to find is probably the varmint, Crossman varmint target block, but that's like for air rifles.
That sucks. I'm gonna go to Amazon. So, see if they still sell.
Oh, the bone collector, you can get the bone with 3 days shipping. You can get the bone collector one for $18.03 a piece.
Well, I just love those big foam ones. They were $15, and they would
I
last.
don't see those anymore. I have a friend of mine who works at the Delta McKenzie plant here in Iowa, over in Dike, Iowa. Yes, I know. I laugh every time I say it.
JB will know what's on. Yeah, I still can't find those doggone white flies that I have.
Huh. Why did the company quit making them? I don't see them on Amazon either.
No, let me see here.
I'm gonna have to buy out the company and start making them myself. 'Cause I love those targets.
Which ones?
They were just plain. I think I still have one sitting outside, but it's pretty beat up. They were just a big foam like brick, and they have a deer on one side and a bear on the other, and then on the sides they have like goose. And yeah, they weren't expensive. They were $15. Big old. They were big ones.
Hey, check this one out. This is what I found for this one.
I got some of the silhouettes, and those things were like $40.
That's the cheapest one I could find.
Man,
That's
that must
$20.
I can't find them on Amazon either.
This one's at Dick's Sporting Goods.
I'm half tempted to go outside and read the name on that target.
Well, I know they got the Velociraptor one.
I have a full of deer one, but I'm not bringing that.
I'm not seeing anyone with what you're talking about anyway. At all.
Yeah, they're like I think the boar is like 24 inches tall by 3 feet long, or maybe a little bit smaller. And then the deer is just a little bit taller than that one. I know which ones he's talking about.
Oh, I think I found it. Give me a second. I think I might have found it. Oh, that's just a cover. No, that's it. Got it. Give me a second. Is this it?
There it is. That's
Oh,
it.
that one. Okay.
Well, it went up in price though. Where'd you find that?
Walmart.
Yeah. Well, it used to be $15, but still for $19 ain't bad.
Hey, JV. All right, when it comes to archery gear, I do not mess around.
Yeah, I always bought like 2 or 3 of those. And they're not like small blocks either. I mean, I think they're like 3 feet tall.
But you would have to anchor them down in the ground somehow, otherwise they'll just tip over.
Yeah, they got little stands you can buy that goes with them.
I don't see this.
What's the name of the brand on it?
It's just Drew polystyrene VIP. Let me say nope, doesn't say. Go back, come on. Not what I wanted to do.
Well, how much are the silhouettes?
What's the spray stuff? I might want some of that.
I have no clue about these, to be honest.
They're only $6.
That is for toilet bowl spray.
Well, I need some toilet bowl spray. There we go. Get some VIP.
Yeah, that's the one that says it's Drew polystyrene foam target.
How come I couldn't find it on Walmart?
Because you're not looking hard enough.
I'll look at the one in Vermilion because I know they sell them right there on the shelf.
Okay, because they come in different styles. That's the one that looks like that, but they normally come in the ones that just got the standardized archery bullseye targets on it. Yeah, 4 bullseyes on one side and 1 big one on the other, and 2 on the sides. So it's the same thing. It's just a different cover.
Now, do they have the silhouettes at your Walmart?
Huh?
Do they have the silhouettes at your Walmart?
Not sure, to be honest.
I'm wondering how much those have gone up.
I do not know.
Yeah, it's just 2 stakes to hold them up.
Now, there's a lot of some of the stuff that we may have to order and pick up at my Walmart. They
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah,
But
because right around about archery season, all the silhouettes show up here at ours.
I do not. I'm looking at their website, and I'm not seeing silhouettes. I see 3D targets. I see
Okay,
bag
3D targets. Would
3D
be a
target.
bag or 3D targets. Yeah.
We got one that's called our Encore Target Standing Deer with Antlers for $50.51.
What's the height on that one?
46 by 39 by 6.
Wow, that's a pretty good size.
Here, I'll share it.
Yeah.
Yes, Grace.
Yeah, because I got the size that are smaller than those.
There.
It's not a bad price.
46 by 39, so 46.
It's almost 4 feet tall.
Just shy of 4 feet tall, yeah. But probably with the antlers.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's the
I
size
mean,
of the deer in Florida.
you can shoot that deer, you'll be able to shoot a full-sized one.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, it's in California, the deer are about that small.
Well, the same way
In
down in
Florida,
Alabama.
yeah.
Trust me.
Full-size deer are that big. So
Alabama are the same way. They are so tiny.
the thing is, you think
Yeah,
they're
like-
little, you think they're like babies, and they're not. They're full grown. They're
Yeah,
not
I
like
got some
Iowa
good sized deer here.
In
Yeah, we got
Iowa,
good sized
deer
deer
are
where I'm at.
huge.
Where you at?
I'm over here by Sam Rayburn Lake.
He's in South
Here in Texas?
Eastern Texas.
Southeast Texas.
Texas it all depends. Because I've seen some tiny
Yeah.
ones, but you guys protein feed the hell out of your guys' deer, so they become giants.
Yeah, no, they do. They do. No, all the
I've
ones
actually
all
had
around
deer
here are
scare
all
me there.
natural.
I was hog hunting there one time, and man, this buck walked up, and he looked like he was on steroids. I was so glad there was a fence between us.
Yeah.
He probably was on steroids.
No, like I said, the ones right around here where I live, they're all natural. I'm not too far from a municipality. They get maybe about 4.5, maybe 5 feet with antlers.
Wow.
120 pounds.
Now,
Maybe
if
dressed.
we do put these targets out, I want to put some targets out at a decent range.
I have
We're
my
talking
range.
about 40 yards.
I have my range finder. We can put them, from 10 to 600 yards if we wanted to.
It's big enough. It's got some really big field to put them in. Now, it'll be interesting to see how far out we could go and still not lose a lot of arrows. And I did pick up something the other day. I'm not sure if you saw it, JB. I found a metal detector on the side of the road.
Jeez.
Wow.
And it works, which is I'm going to use it for finding arrows.
Find everything.
Huh?
Did you always find everything?
Hey, you got to know where to look.
And when?
I got lucky because when we did when I found the metal detector, we didn't know about the spring cleanup day until that day. We were picking up Ian from his mom's over in Altoona, and they found out that the Altoona one was doing their spring cleanup. And a lot of people, it didn't start until the next day, but people were putting out their stuff the night before. And we just happened to be going around finding. We only spent like maybe 3 hours out and found a ton of really good stuff. Not as good as the people who had pickup trucks and pulling flatbed trailers, but we found some, because those guys found all the big expensive stuff and snarled onto that really quick.
Those guys are the trappers right there.
We seen fire pits, we seen grills, we seen everything big. They snarked onto really quick, and that's why when I find something, I try to glom onto it as quickly as I can, because you never know. On those kind of days is where we found a 1953 bear, bow, 20-pound left-handed draw. Still found one on the side of the road. So someone just tossed it in the trash. Didn't know what they had. So Ian found the Milwaukee drill just today. Just thrown on the curb. They didn't care what it was. Just got rid of it. We found a dresser. Finally, we needed one. You never know what you're going to find until you look.
Yeah.
The table I used to display all my stuff on, found on the curb. So whatever works.
So those I found them now, but like I can't find them for sale. They're like out everywhere. Going out of business.
Do you want here's the link.
I just looked at Walmart. I found them. And I found them on Amazon, but they're sold out on all websites. They say $18, but when I go to buy it, it says currently unavailable.
Really?
Yeah. I found them on eBay for like $40, twice as much as they're worth.
Let me guess. That's going to be through that third party, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They went from $18 to $40 to make money.
Okay, we can pick them up at they're available at Indianola. The ones you're looking for, which is not too far from here. It's on the way here, and they got them for $16.47 actually. And I'm not sure how many can I get. New cart. Ooh, I can go as many as I will need. They said they have 4. Oh, they have 4 left right now at Indianola. Depending on how many we want. So there you go. You want to try looking there, JV?
Oh, sorry. I've been designing my own bushcraft knife, and factory finally got back a hold of me that I was going to have produce them for me.
And
so, I was checking my email and just getting back to them on it.
Right. Colin, tell them again.
Okay, I found the place that has them. They're in Indianola right now for $16.47. They have 4 available right now.
1647.
Yep. Here's the proper link with the proper link of where you can pick them up at, which means I can pick them up. And here it is.
Can't do math in my head right now.
Nope. I haven't put them in the cart.
$80 with tax.
Give me a second. I'm going to find out how much it would be if we got, depending on how many we want, 2 or 3 or 3 5.
Well, if we're going to go out to 40 yards, might as well
4.
4. We can put 10, 20, 30, and 40.
Okay. Now we would want all 4 because they only have 4 left right now anyway. With estimated total is $65.88.
And then so with tax it'd be 70 something. I don't know what you guys
70.49.
What you guys got?
Called it. I called it.
Exactly
it's just under $80.
And here's the link for that if you want to take a look at it. But yeah, I found them. You just you tell me what you're looking for. I'll try to find them. But if it's archery related, I'll definitely find them. Only thing I can't find for myself is arrows. I don't have the money for that, unfortunately. Not till Friday of next week. And if I had a promo code, I'd use it.
I have Honey. Honey finds me all my promo codes.
Can you find one for Walmart?
I'm sure I could. Anytime I go to buy something, Honey automatically pops up. And
Well, I don't know if I can get it from my computer, but I'll try it. I'm on my computer, and it's an older computer. Let's see what I can do if I can get it. I'm trying. If I can get it, save some money on that, I would. Okay.
Hey, Colin, how far
Yeah.
away is Ohio from you?
Ohio?
Yeah.
A couple states away.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's where Evan's at.
Ah. Because one of the stores I shop at is in Salome, Ohio.
I'm trying to this honey thing, and I'm not sure if it's going to work for me or not. Because I don't know if it has a code.
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
probably have to set up an account and all that with it.
Huh?
yeah, you have to
You
set
probably
up.
have to.
I got an account set up for it. I mean, I'm not sure what the gold thing is. I got 140 points right now. I don't know. This is confusing. It's like someone trying to make me do math, and I'm dyslexic.
Oh.
So I'll figure it out, I guess, as I go. But I still found those targets, and I still have them in my inbox, my checkout box, but I just haven't paid for them yet. So what do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe so?
Jason's dying.
That's not Jason.
No, that's the wife.
It's his wife.
Well, I put some money into your PayPal at the beginning of the stream when I first come in, Colin. So if that
You
helps,
did?
it helps. I did.
I did not even know that. Thank you.
Oh, now
Thank
you
you,
do.
bro.
It's not
I
much.
haven't even looked on my PayPal.
As I said, it's not much, but if it helps, it helps.
It does. Thank you. JV, you're looking awfully hard at your emails.
I was about to say that.
So what? Good news about your knife? Bad news? What? No news?
No, it's fine. I'm just going over details.
Okay. Question. How big?
How big's the knife?
Correct.
It's about 9.5 altogether.
Okay. What kind of handle?
I'm gonna go with maple wood handle. I'm trying to make it an affordable knife. I want to be able. It's going to be a JV bushcraft knife, but I want it to be affordable. So I don't want to.
So price point around
$45 or 50,
50?
somewhere in there. I mean, I don't want to build a $200 knife.
Okay.
But I also don't want to put together, a $20 piece of junk either. I want something good. So I want a 1095 carbon steel blade, full tang, probably go with a maple handle.
Is it going to have a ferro rod notch?
Yes, it will have a ferro rod with it.
Okay.
As I said, I'm just working out details.
Because I'm trying to figure out how soon you have it out, like that can get one.
Well, as I said, I'm just working on details right
I
now.
want to be one of your first customers, dude. Come on. I'm not the one who actually I would have to buy two, because if I bought one, Ian would steal it from me, and I'd have to get me another one anyway. So if I buy two, then I'll be lucky enough to have one. He has a really good knife selection right now, but he loves Mora. He's in love with Mora blades and military blades because he's looking for a bayonet right now. So it's going to be interesting. Okay.
You'll probably stumble across that K19 then.
K19. It sounds familiar. Don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's a bayonet.
I am sure it is, but that's Ian's area of expertise, not mine.
Yeah.
I don't.
I just know what they are.
I use what works, not necessarily what is best.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I could reach over here to my drawer I got right here. By the way, this is another find. I've my little stand next to me, and I got my knife. My daughter gave me. I got the knife that Tyler gave me. I got the $2 fishing knife from Walmart. And that's pretty much all I got right now.
Yeah, which reminds me, I got to do a lot of sharpening tomorrow too. My wife's staring at me.
Oh. Okay. Ian didn't grab that, did he? Nope. Ian? No. He'll come out when he comes out. But we'll figure something out. Okay. Sorry, folks, for all the rambling and stuff. Well, archery targets and stuff. It's just one of my things. I don't get lost in, firearms or fishing rods like these guys. That way and that way. Yeah, there we go. But I do my best. By the way, JV, you know that one thing I thought it was a fly rod at Walmart I told you about?
Yeah.
Turned out to be a crappie rod.
Oh, one of those big long ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are crazy. I've never used them. I don't know why you need a 10-foot rod to catch crappie, but people out there are using them.
But the thing is, it looks just like a fly rod.
Well, what it's used for is for fishing in heavy cover. You can get out a little bit further from the boat, and you can just drop your crappie jig down in there, and then you can pull them straight out.
But they still do have that one ugly stick kit fishing pole I told you about, and they have the Eagle Claw telescopic fishing rod. Bright yellow thing. Oh, yuck. It's ugly as all get out, but apparently somebody might like it because they sell them.
Hey, JV, do you have any of those little number 10s or number 14 white flies?
I don't know. I have
Those
so
things are
much.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, those things are awesome for catching bluegill.
by the way,
The
JV,
bobber,
this is some of Ian's finds on the curb finds last week. Check these out. He's looking at his computer now.
Okay.
Brand new Eagle Claws, size 2 and size 4 in the bag on the curb.
Oh, I bet you that's it right there.
Yeah, we found a whole bunch of stuff. So, as I said, just knowing where to look is just as much as a part of the problem is, finding stuff.
Oh, I don't want to deal with this right now. I'll sit for later.
Well, like I said, you let me know when your product line is out there. I want one.
I want one too.
You get nothing.
Ian
Why,
wants one too.
honey?
Actually, I'm gonna tell Ian.
Mean.
Actually, I'm gonna tell him because he doesn't know. Be right back.
Wait till I see all the new fishing lures I have coming out.
That doesn't do me any good. I'm terrible.
I want photos of the knife. I didn't even know you were starting on the knife.
Yeah, I started working on it.
Where's the communication?
I got a little fire under my hiney. It's time to get things going again.
Communication, honey.
I thought about making a pink one. Like I was gonna make mine for like $50 and then make like a $20 one that's a pink handled one.
Should be $60 because pink's awesome.
No, it was gonna be a lower tier, but it was gonna be a smaller one for people with smaller hands like you have.
Can I have one of them then?
Yeah. I'll stab your toe with it.
Of course you will. Thanks for the love, honey. Thanks for the love.
Just as much love as you showed me when I wanted to take a nap. Actually, my nap for 8 hours.
You could have just said no, but
I
no.
did 12 times.
Yeah, you did. Sorry, honey. We appreciate you coming up, though. You follow me every day. What's new?
I forgot about these bobbles.
Mylene video.
Hey?
I never did shoot that Mylene video. I worked on editing that other one all day.
You need to grow your beard more because you keep saying that it's like a bearded Mylene video and you've got like hardly any beard, so.
No, I actually have a funny thing to do about that, but I can't tell you. You gotta wait for the video.
You don't clue me in on anything anymore. You used to tell me everything.
Not about videos. I always told you gotta wait to see. I used to let you watch them early, but
You did, but now you don't.
well, you could have
Why?
watched this one earlier today, but you were sleeping.
If you had told me about it, I would have woken up early, but no.
I didn't
No
know I was going to get it edited today, but I got it all done today. I was an editing monster today.
Mm-hmm.
I actually said in
Well,
my
this is-
video that it probably wouldn't come out till tomorrow.
At least it's out. I'll have to watch it.
Yes,
later.
you do, because there's a part in there that is extremely funny.
Is it
Well,
about
this is
me?
the closest one I'm gonna have. Where's Colin?
He's
Did you go tuck
gone
Jenny in? Or are you 10-100?
No, I just heard Jenny go. He ran away.
10-100. Well, anyways, the little white flies are gonna be smaller than this one here.
Wow.
They're gonna be about half that size. This is I believe a number 10.
That's a
I
really
don't have my
small-
glasses with me, so yeah. This is
I have a box of fly, a whole box of them, but I don't really
Yeah,
do
but
fly
the-
fishing.
yeah. Well, what you do is you actually put the little white flies. They're usually about a size 14 hook, kind of small, and you put a bobber about 2 feet up on your line and the fly on the end, and you toss it out there. Get a little bit of your dry wax, put it on the fly so it doesn't sink, and the little bluegill will jump up there and grab them. And then you just pluck them right out of the
Okay,
ground.
I'm back.
Or shoot them
Sorry
in the
about that. Ian was showing me something about the water fountain thing that we acquired from the curb. What's it
Mhm.
called?
It's a Puro.
A Puro
I think. Let me go check.
Primo.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, the Primo.
Yeah, it works.
I can make coffee.
No issues.
Yeah.
We just happen to have a big water jug that we have here that we've been using for a while for water
There's a lot
storage.
from it.
And the hot water part works. The cold water part works.
Well, you want to take a drink?
No, I'm fine. I got Pepsi.
Dad.
Hey,
But
Colin.
yeah. But you found one.
It's tiny.
This is actually twice the size of what you're
Okay.
looking for. You can pick them up at Walmart, little, all white.
But
And
I'm
you put
terrible
a
at
2
these
foot.
things.
Yeah, no, you put a 2 foot leader to a bobber.
I don't
And then
have
you
any
use,
leaders.
you actually use. No, you're using. Well, okay, you tie your fly in the inner line. 2 feet up, you put a bobber. And you can toss it out there where there's a
That I
little
can
bit of
do.
structure, where the bluegill are, and you can just pluck them right up out of the water.
Okay.
Yeah, anywhere there's
You were here
reeds,
for the get
floating
together.
net.
It would be so awesome. One of these
Well, I'm
days,
hoping
man.
you guys are able to go live
I
while you
know,
guys are there.
but it's not the same.
Yeah, but at least I can still be there with you guys and talk to you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Maybe when I'm
especially when you
out,
guys are doing around the camp. When you guys are doing a campfire, I'll get my campfire going.
we'll do it. We'll definitely do a campfire.
Yep,
All
campfire.
kumbaya.
Yeah.
We're gonna go fire.
Yeah.
We're not going to be
Yeah.
dancing naked around the campfire, JB. They might
No,
frown
no,
upon
no.
that.
Yeah, especially
Remember,
in public,
camp
right?
hosts are going to be right across the way in campsite number 1.
If he dances around that campfire naked, one of you have to record it and send it to me.
Now, if it was during summer solstice or equinox, yeah, I would question it.
Hey, the autumn equinox is my birthday. I know that day.
If I dance around the fire and it starts raining.
Bite your tongue. We don't want rain.
No. That's not what he's talking about.
I know that.
Okay. Put the fire out. But yeah, you're actually using that bobber as your weight to get the fly out.
That's pretty cool. I've never even thought about using a fly like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, fellows and Amanda, it is 10 o'clock and I am dead.
Yeah, it's 10:07
Oh,
I did a lot of work in the
here.
woods
Oh, okay,
yesterday.
JB, you're not dead. You're only mostly dead.
Princess Bride reference.
Just don't get bit by a snake. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, I saw the picture.
No. Of Gary Ewis. He was in Southern California. He got bit
I
on the
saw the
hand by a
picture.
rattlesnake.
I saw
Yeah.
the picture.
How in the world do you get bit on the hand?
Maybe he was reaching for something and it was just underneath something. You didn't see it. It happens.
Yeah, I didn't get the full details of what he was doing or where he was at. So
Right.
I can't say, was he messing with it? Was he picking something up off
That's
the ground in
usually-
the backyard?
That's why cowboy boots were always the way they were. Because most snake bites happen from the knee down. Because when you
Yes.
run into a snake, the only reason you ever get bitten above the knee is because you were messing with it.
Yes. Or you're reaching down, picking something up off the ground, and it was underneath it.
Yep.
Okay. Grace was wanting to know about the size limits of bluegill. Continuous all waters. Length limits. All waters. None.
I was gonna say I don't think there's a limit on bluegill.
No.
But there
There
is
might
I mean,
be
a
obviously, you don't
daily-
want to keep snack-sized ones, but
There, bluegill, crappie, and pumpkin seed. There are 25 daily limits for each
per person.
per person.
Well, yeah,
So,
that's
we
because
can
it
catch
takes
them messed
25 for a full meal.
I wish we could go fish that pond. Because, man, those bluegill were the biggest bluegill I've ever seen in my life. But hopefully this lake is at least got decent ones. Friable ones.
Okay, there
Yeah,
was a
it's
place
not
that
anything.
we used to go fishing before they drained it and cleaned it out and refilled it over by Newton that Ian caught a clam while fishing.
Yeah.
On a hook.
And just drug it across the clam and it snapped on it. Yeah.
Probably. The thing is, he was like, what the heck? I mean, he bit on his hook. It was like, he didn't catch it. He didn't snag it. He just.
Yep. If
be at the right place.
That's how clams do it. Probably thought it was, something to eat. And just snapped down on it.
He let it go, but still.
When I was a kid, we used to dive off the docking at Fulton Lake. And
so, in other words, the clam stumped his foot on that hook.
Most likely.
Yeah.
But I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
No, you can't go to bed.
Oh, I can. I came up here.
Thank you.
And I even stayed up here longer than I was going to.
It got interesting. You got to admit, it did get interesting.
Well, at least we found some targets.
But I found them. I just can't afford them.
Well, I don't know if I can either yet right now because
I'm not asking you to afford them, but it's just one of those things. Maybe we can get together. What?
Well, let me finish talking to my knife factory and let's see what I can afford after getting the ball rolling on that.
I mean, 4 targets is going to be quite a bit. As long as we get them set up right, we'll probably have 5 targets because we'll probably put one way out there and
6.
put some money down in a hat and see who can hit it.
I'm not going to go up against you. Well, I guess if I have my compound and you have your traditional, I might go up against you at like 100 yards.
But I'm using no sights, though, so it makes it more impressive for me to do it.
Yeah, I don't think they would allow me to use my arrow slingers there.
Well, so, with what we're using, it doesn't matter. But we'll figure it out. I want to go bow fishing sometime this year, but I got to get the setup for it.
All right, well, I'm going to bed. Good night,
Go to
y'all.
bed with her.
Good night, honey.
Good night, baby.
Love you.
Still fired.
Bye.
No, it was already.
Love you, JV.
He doesn't love
That's
me.
what
He
JV.
fired me.
No, JV is not on.
No, he said it wrong. You're hired.
No, it clearly says. He clearly said.
No.
I'm
I'll be right back.
Okay. But Grace, your answer for the bluegill, there is no size limits. I've got the fishing regs up. I will post the link to those fishing regs if you're interested. I don't know if it'll work or not, but link wise, because it is a PDF file. So there it is. I'm not sure if any one of those links worked, but so bear with me.
Last ones were 7, or these ones were 7. Last ones were 10. Right. So I'm thinking the other ones were older. So they were in there for a while, and the new ones came in there late. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing turns out and everything else. And I can't wait for JV's knives to come out, which will be kind of cool. It'll be actually be
Nice to see 'em.
So actually, yeah, I want one because I would like to say this is one of JV's signature knives. Cool. But you'll be there in spirit, Jason. I know, and so
and video.
And we'll try to make sure we get a group photo of everybody. So that's going to be kind of cool. So yeah, big feed, big hangout, big fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like I said, if you guys do a live stream, and I'll pop on the stream on the cast with you guys.
Okay, I'll make sure to go
Yeah,
through StreamYard when I go this time, not through YouTube, because it just that sucked.
Yeah.
By the way, say hi to Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
She was working on her Color Street stuff for her nails.
Yeah.
Ah.
Posted on Facebook.
She posted it on Facebook, so you can take a look at it, Mandy.
Okay.
I already sent her all the pictures.
Oh, she sent you all the
Sent me
pictures.
a message.
Oh, what's that thing we found that was pink? That we,
And no, I did not post the ones that you picked.
oh, I found something today, and Jenny said no about it when we were looking through stuff on the curb.
Mhm.
Mandy,
I'm listening.
it was a coffee mug this big,
Oh.
not very tall, but
I didn't
big.
say no.
It said "Hello Kitty" on it.
Mhm.
But it was bright pink. But we end up if
I didn't say no on that.
we could have one heck of a fish fry. Yeah, we just got to have the big enough pot. I can bring my my big Dutch oven, and we can use oil in that, and we can just fry up all the fish in that, and it'll be good to go. And that way, everybody has enough fish to eat. I'm not sure what else we could go with it. Maybe some potatoes or whatever. But yeah, we can do fish and chips, that kind of setup, or whatever.
Just don't
Yeah.
forget your thermometer if you're going to be cooking over an open fire with that cast iron
Right.
with the oil. Yeah.
We're going to make sure it's more than hot enough before we put anything in it.
And not too hot.
What do you mean, not too hot?
Well, yeah, you don't want your oil at 500 degrees.
You cook them faster that way.
Yeah, the outside.
This is why I'm not the best cook either. That's her. She can cook over an open fire like nobody's business.
I like cooking steak over an open fire.
Steak, pork chops,
Yeah.
bacon in a cast iron
Awesome.
skillet.
I have done steak on coals on the
I've never
lump
done
charcoal.
steak on coals.
I have. Oh man, was it good?
Oh yeah. Now, see, we have a griddle that we found on the curbside. We haven't checked to see if it works,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling it will. It's basically 2 feet by 1.5 feet. Big electric griddle.
Electric or gas or just
Electric.
cast iron?
It's electric. But with the shelter that we have available to us,
Yeah.
we could plug it in because we have the electricity, and we can use it for making like pancakes or anything for breakfast that we can get everybody. You can make it in large batches instead of having to wait
Yeah.
to cook over coals or what have you.
Well, if everybody cooks, a portion of breakfast, one person cooks all the eggs, one person makes the biscuits, one person makes the gravy,
The bacon,
one person makes bacon and or sausage.
yeah.
We used to do that. That was our Christmas thing
And
for
don't forget
kids.
about the potatoes, breakfast potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have
You gotta make
the
those the night
spiced
before.
potatoes.
Well, no, you make them the night before, nice and cool out of the cooler. You pull them out, and you make home fries.
I don't know. We make home fries. I don't know if we're not gonna be that industrious, Jason.
No. What it is you actually have the leftover baked potatoes from the night before. They're already baked. Then you wrap them up and you put them in a cooler and you chill them. And in the morning, you pull them out and you cut them up and dice them up in little cubes, and just quick fry them.
In other words, twice baked potatoes.
Similar, but you're cubing them up,
Okay.
and you just cook them until they're golden brown.
Now we'll figure
Real
out
simple.
how we're going to do everything. We're going to probably do this. It's going to be the easiest to clean up, but still.
Yeah.
And coffee is going to be running hot, no matter what. And Pepsi for Ian and me, we're going to have a big giant cooler of big ones for us, and anybody else who wants one. Because I'm not going to not share.
It's going to be like a constant supply of coffee.
Just don't take Colan's last Pepsi.
Yeah. You drink my last Pepsi, then I will be upset. But because I usually have to fight Ian for the last Pepsi. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to do. I don't care if I catch a single fish. But
Yeah.
as long as I get to
And-
do some shooting, I'll be happy.
And believe it or not, peanut oil is probably the best.
We'll give it a shot. No promises. We'll do our best
Nope.
with what we have.
Mhm.
I'll make sure that we have a good supply of firewood, depending on how many people show up. Because there's some people that I know who say, "Oh, I'll watch your fire for you while you're sleeping," and they burn up
Yeah.
every single bit of firewood you have.
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, you just need just enough to keep it going.
If
I
you've
need
got a good
coffee.
sized
I'll be
log,
back.
you can bank it and you're good to go. You don't need to
Yeah.
keep it roaring all night long.
Yeah. No, you don't have
Especially
to keep the
in,
wolves away.
in June. But we're going to
Like
get
I
it
said,
worked.
you don't have to keep the wolves away.
Thing is, this is going to be ash I'm providing.
Hmm.
So this is a good hardwood. This
Oh,
is not,
yeah, that's gonna take. It'll take a little bit to get going. Yes,
but once it's
but once
going, it's going to have
it's
the
going.
coals you need for pretty much everything. You can cook over it really well, all that stuff.
Oh, that
So-
means you're gonna have to do a Swedish log, huh?
No,
You're not gonna
I
do a
don't
Swedish
have to
cutting,
do anything.
cooking log?
I
No,
don't
the
have
Swedish
to.
cooking log.
Nope.
Oh, that's awesome. Have you ever done that?
I've seen it on TikTok. I don't know
Yeah.
if we have. I have to check the logs that we have because we didn't cut them up. The people who took the tree down did.
Oh,
And, I mean, I know there's a lot of smaller branches, but I'm not sure what stuff they took away. This might be. We'll see what we have.
yeah,
There
'cause
is
yeah.
one. We do have one 8-foot log, straight piece of log that's not to be touched.
Is that your,
Now,
your
are
chair?
you able to pick up a like firewood like at the local Lowe's and take it with you, or do you have to get it there on site?
As long as it's Iowa, you can bring. As long as it's
Yeah.
bought in Iowa, they do have firewood on site to buy
Okay.
in a big bin, but I don't know how much it is because I didn't see a price.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
like
sure
it-
if we asked the local, we could actually ask Grace. Grace said she was going to contact Scott at the board conservation officer, and she can ask him how much is cost for the firewood bundles, and then we wouldn't have to go very far to get firewood, but we still have to
Yeah.
buy it. I'm trying to save a little money by bringing my own.
Yeah. No, like I said, at Lowe's they actually have that round log. It's about 12 inches in diameter, and they actually took a chainsaw to the inside of it and kind of hollowed it out a little bit, but not as in a circle. But they stuck the blade in it like 6 times. Right down the center, they just rotated each time, so looks like there's 6 slots, but it's actually 3 from the chainsaw. You actually
Right.
start the fire in there, and you use like 4 or 5 nails along the edge of it, and you can actually cook on top of that with a cast iron skillet for quite some
They
time.
made their own Swedish fire log. In other words.
Yes. Unfortunately,
We'll
they charge
figure
a
something.
lot for it.
We'll figure something out.
But you have those wood bits, those those wood drill bits,
Yeah.
auger, and the spade. Those work.
Right now, we're not going to be doing much of bushcraft. Everything. I mean, we're going to be glamping for the most part, Jason. So
Yeah.
glamping
But
is going to be
still
the
fun.
name of the game. Come on, we have water and power, which is something I've never, really.
Yeah.
I'm not used to having, and a working shower in bathrooms. That's
Yeah.
something that's unheard of, but
Oh yeah.
it is what it is. And
Well, that's how they're getting people out there now. Is that they're having those amenities now.
yeah, and we're
The
going to
boondocking, as they call it.
we're going to have plenty of power for people to charge their appliances, their phones, their laptops, whatever they're using to take with
They
them.
use their CPAPs, BiPAPs,
Sleep
whatever
apps like
they need.
AVE and anything like that. So that's always going to be good. If someone wants to bring a laptop to watch movies at night, they can do that. They can also,
Yeah. Now I wish I could go.
I would say,
I actually have a projector and an 8-foot screen
yeah,
with
I
the
know.
surround sound.
You showed me. You told me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was thinking if we did something like that, we would find the most bushcrafty film we can find that's not sad. No, that's the least bushcrafty thing in it ever. No,
What,
the one
Old Yeller?
Into the Wild is the best one, but it's sad at the end, so I don't want to watch that one. What's the other one? I don't think we want to watch Snowshoes in Solitude with Les Stroud. While good one, not something people want to stay around and watch 3 hours of. The new Call of the Wild, maybe. I don't know. That might be an interesting one. But it is the middle of summer, so it would be kind of interesting to watch Call of the Wild in the middle of summer.
Yeah. Oh, you can. Oh, what's the one with the Stafford Boy movies?
The what?
Hold on a moment. I mean, what's that
Explain.
movie called? It's got the Stafford family that they did a movie about.
No clue.
The movie with the Stafford brothers. Okay, they're the ones that the boys went to go find the bears in the cave.
Oh, that one. I remember that one.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's what that one. Oh, the kid from
Home Improvement. Yes, but believe it or not, that's
Taylor
about.
Thomas.
Yeah, it's believe it or not, that's actually about a family. It's Marty Stafford as a kid.
Give me a second. I'm gonna find that name of the movie.
What?
I
Was
see
it Wild
it, by the
America?
way. I believe it might be Wild America.
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
because that's the name of the TV program that was on PBS.
Hold
Okay.
up. Wild America.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you got the movie, not the TV program.
Jeremiah Johnson would have been a good one.
Yeah. I don't know if most of the ladies will like that movie.
Ah,
Hey, it's got. Come on, you know who's in that one?
Yeah, it's Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
No. I'm talking about Jeremiah Johnson.
Oh yeah, Robert Redford. No, not Robert
Yeah.
Redford. It's yes.
The ladies will at least like him.
Yeah. It's kind of a violent film.
It can be. It can be.
Yeah.
Um,
It's sad
The
at the same
Road.
time, all the little one.
The Road. I'm not sure if you've ever seen that one.
No.
That's the one with he who was Strider from the Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Start with-
Not was it Aragorn? Yeah, who played Aragorn?
Oh, I don't have it on Stan.
Hugo Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen. Yeah.
I got Wild Australia.
Well, I'm just going through the chats here, and I see that Grace is not too far from Ohio.
Black Sails.
What was that?
Oh, I was just going through the chats, and I see that I haven't been reading it because I've been moving around, jumping around.
Right.
I guess Grace lives next door to Ohio.
Yep.
I live next door to a farmer. Well, two technically, one on each side.
Yeah, Into the Wild is actually one of the better ones that I was telling you about, but it's kind of sad at the end because it's based on a true story too.
Into the bush.
127 Hours is another one which I definitely don't want to watch.
127 hours. Is that where the dude gets his arm stuck and he has
Yep,
to
and
saw
he
it
ends up
off?
cutting it off with a penknife. Yeah,
Oh man, when that gave me the shivers watching that.
that's why I don't want to watch it.
I found it kind of boring.
It was to a point, but it was also I was on the edge of my seat watching it. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. I will say that, but yeah, it was just like, yeah.
Castaway is not bad with Tom
Sawing
Hanks.
his hand off, and it's like, oh my god, I can't watch this. And then it's just like my whole arm hurts. And so I'm not watching the rest of that.
Now, like I said, Castaway is not too bad with Tom Hanks.
Castaway's a good movie.
Yeah.
Let's see if JB wants to watch that this weekend for date night.
You guys can watch Gilligan's Island.
I do like that one.
I'll add it to my list of movies.
Alive, I will not watch.
Yeah, that one's pretty tough. Or the Donner Family.
Yeah, that one. It's all based off that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
No, I thought Alive was the guys that crashed in the mountains of
That's the one.
was
Yeah.
it Chile or Brazil? Yeah.
And they end up having. Yeah. I'd rather not go into that one.
Have you watched the movie The Grey?
That's on the list of the survival movies. That's the one with Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I had severe nightmares. After
Hey, Grace,
watching
how
that.
far are you from Salome?
I don't really like. Yeah, I mean, I like survival movies, but not ones that require certain aspects.
Well, I only had nightmares because there was wolves. If I watch any movies with wolves in, I have bad nightmares.
I don't, because I've gotten 2 of them.
I will sleep with every single one of my lights on in the house.
The Book of Eli is a really good one.
Yeah, it is.
We both, Jenny and I both like that one.
Blazing Saddles.
I love
Never heard of it.
Blazing Saddles is good any day.
Oh, I know. It's just a good laugh.
The Omega Man from 1971.
Never heard of it.
I'm not familiar. Not familiar.
Charleston Heston.
I Am Legend.
It's the I Am Legend, the one that Will Smith did, is based off of that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I haven't
What's
seen
it called?
The Omega Man. Omega.
The Omega Man.
I'll post the title.
1971 movie. I found it.
Okay. Charleston Heston.
Developed an antidote virus has destroyed
Ray,
humankind in a biblical
Road,
war and left infected humans,
Castaway.
zombie-like creatures while surviving.
Yeah, Castaway is like the best one so far. Though I've seen a lot of these already, but I just don't. There's a couple that I will not watch because I know the endings. But the Book of Eli is one of my better ones that I liked.
Hey, Grace, I don't know where it is in Ohio either. I just know it's there.
Okay, Gilligan's Island, the series, not the survival show because it was junk. So ignore that one.
Oh no, it's just plain funny.
Let me see. The movies or the actual series? Because there's Gilligan Island movies too.
Oh, favorite kind. The series is a little bit more funny. Movies were a little bit more serious.
They met the Harlem Globetrotters was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because they made a bunch.
Yeah.
Let's see, how many did they make? They made 3? Yeah, they made 3.
Yeah.
They made the Castaways of Gilligan's Island, the Rescue from Gilligan's Island, and Harlem Globetrotters on Gilligan's Island.
They also did a return as well, but not all the cast members were in it.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, they turned it into a resort.
No, that's the first one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Rescue from Gilligan's Island.
Ah,
But the original Ginger was not on that one.
yeah. That's what I'm saying, the original cast member.
Yeah, she took that one off. She didn't think the role had typecast her forever as a glamour queen, so she decided not to do it. So they replaced her. But they kept the good one, Marianne.
Yeah. Oh no, she played that to the T.
Oh yeah.
That was her bread and butter, and she knew it.
Oh yeah. She was my favorite one. So But the thing is they were all good actors. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, the guy who played the skipper, I've seen him.
Oh, he did a lot.
He did a lot of John Wayne movies, whether you know it or not.
Yes, a lot of westerns. Yes, a lot of westerns.
Yeah, and if you don't remember the life and times of Toby Gillis, then you don't know, Bob Denver at all.
Yeah.
And also he did a Wild Nut out Space Nuts as well, I believe. Which was dumb as all get out. That was
He
after.
knew that was. Yeah, he knew that was also his bread and butter too.
Yep. And let's see here. The guy who played Thurston Howell III,
Yes.
he was Mr. Magoo. I
Yes.
mean, if you don't know him, then there's something wrong with you. But you wouldn't believe who the oldest cast member was.
It was. I can't remember.
His wife, Lovey, was probably about 10 to 15 years older than him. And let's see here. I'm not sure if Marianne was the youngest or not.
Yeah, I think she was.
The professor was also big into westerns. The guy who played the professor. So not people knew that. So when they did the western episode, it was like him wearing his old clothes from back in the day.
Yeah.
Lovey, yep. So we could just go. We can go forever on Gilligan's Island, folks. Gilligan's Island.
That was a big hit show.
For only 3 years, 3 years, literally, is all they were on for. 3 seasons from 1963. Okay, first broadcast in 1964, but they had plus a pilot. So 98 episodes, and they come up with 3 feature TV movies.
Yeah.
Alan Hale Jr. was also in Robin Hood. Most people didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jim Backus, we already know, was
he did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the voice of Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah.
I like Mr. Magoo.
Yep. Don Alberta Wells. I didn't know that was her middle name. I wanted to just find out who was the youngest because I have no clue.
I think it was Don Wells was the youngest.
You think Wells was?
Yeah, she was early 20s when she was doing that.
I don't know. 1964. She was born in 38. Now I've got to do
I have to go.
Okay. You gonna go say goodnight to your love or what?
Yeah, don't forget to say the thumbs up. Help with that algorithm.
Oh yeah. Thank you, folks. Oh man, I'm having fun.
Okay. Well, I've got a contractor coming out to do work on the main house. So.
Oh, by the way, how'd they do on the tree removal?
Good.
Stuff?
Good.
I know they were having issues with them. So.
The power lines were sorted, but one. But he reckons that it was 5 meters above the line, so they don't know why they tagged that tree.
Well, wait a minute. How do you get 5 meters off?
Above the line. Because they're big fir trees.
No, what I'm trying to figure out is how did you estimate 5 meters off?
Well, they did, not me. It's what
I know.
That's their job. That's what they do. So
Remember, this is Australia, not the U.S. Different.
If they say it's
guidelines.
5 meters
feet.
above the line, then it's 5 meters above the line. But anyway, so they got that done, and then the headache with the tree up at the top gate that come across the road ages ago. But they ended up.
Oh, so the tree was above the lines. Okay, no, I was thinking the other way around.
It was.
I'm sorry, I was thinking the other way around.
There were branches a couple of meters off the side of the lines that had to be trimmed right back, and there was one tree. There was limbs over, like hanging over, but they were 5 meters above the top of the power line, which
Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking it was 5 meters below.
no. But even if it was below, it would still have to have been trimmed.
For those
But it
of
was
you,
all
that's
sorted.
approximately about, that's about what, 17, 18 feet.
I have no clue.
Okay, Don Wells was 26 when she started that role.
All right. Good night, Grace. Good night, Jason.
Good night,
Good night,
Mandy.
Colan.
Thank you for coming.
Good
You want to say
night.
goodbye to Jenny? Hold on. You can see her personally.
Night, Manny.
Night, Jenny. Night, Marcus.
Love you.
Love you too. See you guys.
Bye. That was cool.
Yeah.
The things we talk about on my channel.
All over the place. That's what makes
I
it
have no
interesting.
problem with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's something I didn't know. I just did a filmography thing, scrolled down on Don's website, and the first thing she was ever in was Wagon Train.
Oh yeah, that's right. As a little girl.
In 1961. So actually not that young.
Yeah.
She was probably about 22. Because she started Gilligan's Island in 64.
Okay. Yes.
So she was probably about, she was 26 when she did Gilligan's Island. So that puts her probably about 22 or so,
Okay.
23. She was also in Maverick, The Everglades, never heard of that one, Bonanza.
Yeah, I think a lot of them came from westerns.
Wild Wild West. She was man, one of her last ones she did was in 2019 as a voice actress. Her final role, it was in 2019. But she was also on The Bold and the Beautiful.
You know what the funny thing is the area that they filmed that series in was only 5 acres.
Yep. And the water was stagnant.
Yes.
And the
It was in
island
the
they
back.
used was
Okay.
off the coast of Hawaii as the far shot.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It was just it'd be a little pond in the back of the lot.
Yep. And they had to flush the water out from time to time.
Yeah. And it's a parking lot now.
Really? Dang.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
And they did it right out, not too long after they ended that series, a couple years after that.
Oh, that one? I didn't know that Don Wells in 1959 was Miss Nevada.
That I did not know.
Yep. She's from Reno, Nevada. So there you go.
And
You did not
and
know.
you know what's funny?
Huh?
You can actually link Gilligan's Island with Emergency.
How?
Okay, the Doctor was in a very popular TV series
you mean
as
the
a
professor?
cowboy. No, not the professor. The Doctor on Emergency
Okay.
was what was it? It wasn't Have Gun Will Travel. It was it might have been that one. But I know they had a lot of crossovers back then with the actors.
Well, give me a second. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the Dr. Brackett.
Russell Johnson,
Yes.
who played the professor, did some stuff with the Doctor from Emergency.
Yes. I was just trying to remember what TV program that was.
Give me a moment. I will tell you.
Oh, I was trying to beat you to it.
I remember seeing it.
It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. It is
Oh, he's in Gunsmoke.
no, that's not he. That's not. It was his leading role. His leading role was in. Oh my goodness, can't remember what it was. It's not the one. I'm not thinking of Chuck Connors either. It is oh my goodness, I can't.
Is it before or after Gilligan's Island?
Oh, this was way before.
Okay, because here's the stuff he was in. He was in For Men Only, Rancho Notorious, Lone Shark, Back of the Front, The Turning Point, Seminole, Law and Order, Column South, It Came from Outer Space, The Stand at Apache River, Tumbleweed, Ride Clear of Diablo, Tarza, Son of Cochise, Demetrius and the Gladiators, Johnny Dark, Rogue Cop, Black Tuesday, Many Rivers to Cross, Strange Lady in Town, Mom Pa Kettle at Waikiki. That's a different one. The Silent Earth, Gunsmoke, Bloody Hands episode, Attack of the Crab Monsters, Rock All Night, Courage of Black Beauty, The Space Children, Bad Man's Country, Saga of Hemp Brown, The Distant Trumpet, Invitation to the Gunfighter. That's in '64. That's right before he did Gilligan's Island.
No, I'm not talking about the professor from Gilligan's Island.
Okay.
I'm talking about the bracket from
Give me a second.
Emergency. I think it's.
Give me a second here. I'm already going on different things already.
He did a lot of stuff.
You mean Robert Fuller?
Robert Fuller did a lot of work with all those other actors when it was all black and white.
Give me a second here. I am.
TV series.
Okay, he was in M Squad. He was in the U.S. Marshal Panic, Rin Tin Tin, Big Valley.
No.
The Californians.
No.
He was in The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp. He was in Mickey Splain's syndicated Mike Hammer. Highway Patrol. There you go. That might have been it.
No. This is an old Western TV program.
Give me a moment.
He was very, very young.
Give me a moment. I'm still looking.
Yeah.
I'm generally pretty good at research here. So.
Yeah. Well, I used to watch it. That's the whole thing.
The Comeback.
No, that's not it.
Crossroads. That's not it. The Brain from Planet Earth. I have no idea. He was in Wagon Train.
I think a lot of them were in the Wagon Train.
Yeah. He was in Bonanza and Laramie.
That's it, Laramie.
I remember watching Laramie.
Like I said, that was his starring role TV program that he had at the time.
Yeah, he was Jess Harper.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I'd find it. I just got to give you.
Yeah, I just could not remember what it was.
Now the shows I remember the westerns is the Alias Smith and Jones was a good series.
Of course, everybody watched Bonanza because all their nanas say, "Quiet, mija, we're watching Bonanza." And of course, Wagon Train. That's the very young. What's this?
Rowdy
Clint
Yates,
Eastwood was
otherwise known as Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, that's what Clint Eastwood.
I know the show. I watched it.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever watched,
and the host was Ronald Reagan.
Yep. if you ever watched Alias Smith and Jones, it starred Ben Murphy. If you know who that is.
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Ben Murphy was in, let's see here, something big and famous that you would know him in. He was in Gemini Man.
No.
He was in the Mod Squad.
Did not watch that.
Okay. He was in The Graduate.
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay. Something you would recognize. He was in Marcus Welby.
Don't know that. No, I used to watch stuff like Gene Autry, and the others too. That was the stuff I watched. I watched the old serials.
Surprised you don't know Gemini Man.
Probably because they never broadcasted it where I grew up.
I caught everything on this series entirely on reruns.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, no,
Nice.
literally, I can honestly say no. This would not been a rerun for me because this came out in 1976. I was 9 years old. We had our first TV then, so this was one where he played a guy who could turn himself invisible.
Nope. Not familiar.
Oh, you're say what? You
So I'm
going to
not
bed?
familiar with that one. Yeah.
No, it was about a guy who got something with. He was underwater. He got hit with radiation. It made him turn invisible.
Mm.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good series. I remember that as a kid.
Yeah, I remember watching like Sea Hunt, Rapid Patrol,
I remember
I
Rapid
Spy.
Patrol. Oh, Baba Black Sheep.
Mhm.
Black Sheep is Squadron is all
Yeah,
one of
Black
Ian's
Sheep, yeah.
favorites, by the way, with Robert Conrad.
Yeah.
Rapid Patrol was okay, not great, but it was
You know,
good.
No, for a 10 to 14-year-old, it's awesome.
Yeah. Ian likes World War II stuff, so we watch a lot of that.
Yeah.
The Great Escape is one of our family's biggest favorite movies. So
Yeah.
if you don't like The Great Escape, then there's something wrong.
No, I remember watching The Fighting Sullivans.
That was Navy, right?
Yeah, and Go for Broke. I remember watching. I cannot remember the one where the Polish people went in and destroyed that heavy water plant for Germany.
Say that again.
When the Polish went in and destroyed that heavy water plant in Germany
I don't
in
remember
World
that.
War II. There's a movie about that. I just can't remember the name of it. Of course, you know Donovan's Reef. Was it Catch-22, Operation
The
Petticoat,
Dirty Dozen is a good one.
Father Goose,
Father Goose. I love Father Goose.
one of my favorites.
I love all. Okay, not everybody does, but I like John Wayne's military movies over his westerns, with the exception of McClintock, which is one of my favorites. But I prefer most. I mean, because I love his Quiet Man and things like that. But the World War II movies, like he did when he was the Green Berets, or he was in the
Fighting
Fighting
TVs.
TVs, or anything like that. Those were cool freaking movies that people don't watch anymore.
Well, a lot of people don't watch. What is it? The Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Love that one, by the way. Colorized
All
or
of that
not?
time
I do both.
Either one.
I like the music and stuff like that more than anything else. The one I'm looking at right now, the bridge over River Kwai, on the River Kwai.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
the most
Kenobi.
iconic whistling scene ever in any movie.
Mhm.
So if you whistle that song, everybody knows that one.
Yeah, and then you got Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It's got everybody in it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we really like John Wayne in our house. So just to let you know.
Yeah, that same here. Oh yeah.
The Flying Tigers is In Harm's Way. The Flying Leathernecks, Operation Pacific. Fighting Seabees is one of the few that he dies in, by the
No,
way.
I think there's a total of 7 that he does.
But not very often, though. Usually he survives them.
Yeah.
But let's see, what was it? Sans at Iwo
Yeah,
Jima.
I just got
Fighting
the.
Seabees, he wasn't actually in the military until halfway through the movie.
That's when they were made the military. Yes.
Yes, they were just regular engineers up until then.
Yep.
The Longest Day I have not seen in a long, long time. So, Flying Leathernecks and the Flying Tigers, I've seen them both.
Yep.
Reunion in France, I have not seen. Never even heard of it till now. The China Chase,
No.
never heard of that one either. Operation Pacific, I have. Wings of Eagles, I have. But that's about it.
Yeah. So I grew up watching all the old stuff.
Did you ever
serials?
see Blood Alley with him?
No.
That's where he's in the China Sea as a boat captain.
Nope.
Yeah, Blood Alley is American seafaring Cold War adventure film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they
I,
asked
said,
us-
I grew up watching. Radar Man from the Moon, the old Flash Gordons, the old Zorros, the old black and white, the Lone Ranger.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of the first run stuff. We got something on Iowa Public Television called Matinee at the Bijou on Sundays, and we got to watch all the old classic movies that way. And whether they were westerns or not, it didn't matter. It just whatever they came up with that week, and it just something about it. So
Yeah, because it was on Saturdays and Sundays we had a TV program out of Victorville. Would play 3 hours of serials, and then 2 movies after that.
right. If I remember correctly, give me a second here. Tom Mix. Let's see here. Maybe give me a second here. Oh wow, I didn't know that. He failed to get into the Naval Academy because his grades weren't good enough. But he was able to attend the University of Southern California. He was almost a lawyer. But he got played for the USC football team. Then he ran into Tom Mix, who got him into movies as an extra.
Yeah.
But it was his personal connection to Wyatt Earp who got him into the movies. Actually, got him into bit parts. So that's kind of cool. I watched some of his earlier football films, which is really weird. Most people don't,
I'm not a football fan.
Neither am I. But I like the way the movies back then were done. I mean, literally, there's one actor that I will follow and watch all his old movies together all the time. Would be any Bing Crosby movies, with the exception anything he does with Bob Hope, I ignore. I do not like Bob Hope at all. Personal preference, never been a fan.
I did not find him funny. So
yeah, but Bing Crosby. Oh man, he had some movies.
Well, you know, I watched a lot of stuff from like, was it Jimmy Stewart movies? All the
Jimmy
old black
Stewart.
and white stuff.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He did some good ones with Danny Kaye.
Mm-hmm.
Love Danny Kaye. You know, pretty much anything he was in. There's one
Now
movie. Go ahead.
here's an old program a lot of people don't know about, and that is with Gardner McKay, um, um, Adventures in Paradise.
Okay, who's in it?
Gardner McKay.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out who that is. I've seen the face. I've seen the face. I know I've seen him. Give me a moment. Death Valley Days, huh? Adventures in Paradise. I don't think I know that one.
Old black and white 1 hour program.
I'm looking.
About the 50s.
Okay. That was way before.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea. That was way before
The only
me.
reason why I know about that is through my dad used to watch them when he was a kid, and through a Jimmy Buffett song.
Love Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah. The Last Mango in Paris.
Okay.
That's about him
Okay.
because he got to meet his childhood famous person when they were adults.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna backtrack a little bit to Bing Crosby here. I'm not sure how much of a fan you are or not. How many of those movies has you seen of his?
Very, very, very few.
Okay. If you do happen to get a chance, I can recommend a couple that you will actually enjoy. At least I believe you will enjoy. A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. He plays the lead.
Is that the one where he predicts the solar eclipse, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, I remember that
That's
one.
based off of Mark Twain's short story. There's one that's called Holiday Inn, which is a really good one, which has some really good Fred Astaire dance numbers in it, if you really like that kind of thing. The one I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it's Riding. Give me a second. I'm looking up something because I'm trying to. Nope, that's not it. There's one that I really liked, but I can't. White Christmas, and a lot of people know that one already. Where is it?
Yeah, I just got the 5-minute warning.
Okay. Oh, he was in The Greatest Show on Earth. I didn't know that.
I wasn't paying attention on that one.
Neither have I. It was an uncredited role. High Society, I think it was. Let me see if that's the right one I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the High Society is with Brooks.
That's one of the, but that's not the one I'm talking about. The one I once saw where he went back to school. He went back to school in his 50s and became a freshman in his 50s and went through all of it. High Time. That's the name of the movie.
Okay.
You need to see that one because they have Fabian's in there, Tuesday Weld is in there, a whole bunch of really good actors came from that movie. So yeah, I know you got the 5-minute warning. So I want to say good night. It is 11 o'clock here. It is time.
Yeah. Yes, it is here too.
So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you for listening
Good night,
to us
everybody.
ramble about our favorite movies and stuff like that, as well as talking to JV about the get together, gathering, whatever you want to call it. Grace, you are an amazing person as per usual, and so are you, Jason. And
Yeah, thank
anybody
you.
else who was here,
Everybody else here is
JV,
too.
Nicole, Rob, Amanda, Heath, Sydney, thank you for coming.
I can't remember all the names.
South, I'm scrolling up the list. I can do that.
Yeah.
Um,
How about thank you, Grace? That's the one I see.
Evan was in here for a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Tiny was the first one here. You, obviously, but we didn't have a ton of people. We still got 3 people in here watching, which is really freaky.
Yeah.
But we're going to say goodnight. This is Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. And this is
Jason from Pathfinder Outdoors.
Thank you all for coming. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I will see you probably on Tuesday for my coffee break.
It'll probably be Thursday.
That next Thursday, I'm going to be working up a list of stuff for me to look for at the Watch Your Flea Market next weekend. So if you have an item you want me to look up, let me know then. I will write it down and I will try to do something about it. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll at least give it a shot to find. I know what he wants me to find, so we'll look for it.
Yeah.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
So,
alrighty.
Good night.
Until next time, everybody have a good time.
I had an awesome time. It felt like it just flew by.
It did.
That's the best kind. So, good night, Jason. Be well, brother.
All right, good night, Colan.
Give your wife a hug and kiss from all of us, as per usual.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll do the
I've
same.
been up since 3 a.m.
Huh?
I've been up since 3 a.m.
I've been up since 6, which is actually late for me. I got to sleep in an hour. But I'm going to say good night. Good night. Goodbye. Be well.
Good night.
And I'm ending